Okay, I've remembered to unmute myself. Wait, you know what I didn't remember? I didn't remember to open Vita. That's what and I didn't open Mixed Up either. It's been so long that I forgot how to be a streamer. Well, but anyway, hello everybody. I'll be on screen. Whoa, it's always a bit stuff, but I also just woke up. Forgive me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It works. Cool. Hi, everybody. Your favorite two goobers are back. Has been pretty much almost a month.
2 weeks.
Been 2 weeks. Has it?
Well, we missed 2 weeks, so it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, almost a month is accurate.
We didn't really plan for that to happen. It was just we missed a week, I think. We took a week off for like basically celebrating Valentine's Day. And then I think the other two were just we were spending time with each other, and then that time we were spending time with each other just happened to fall on Monday at our allotted time for streaming, I think. So
we're bad at planning.
Yeah. But I feel like the break was kind of good because a bitch been tired. A bitch still tired.
It's still tired, and yeah.
Yeah. But also gave us a lot to talk about.
It did, and now I wish I could say I had like a bunch of projects I was working on in the background, but we all know that no, I was just playing Deadlock.
We were playing a lot of Deadlock. Up until like 3 days ago when hold on. Let's get into the game so we can
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Why is my movement not working? I thought I bound this. Oh, right.
Did you not find it?
This game doesn't have D-pad movement, it's only the stick, so I like only bound the D-pad.
Does it not?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
How the hell can I even do this? How the fuck does this work?
Analog controls?
Mm-hmm. I'm not smart enough.
So, for analog controls, you can just do, I believe you can just do circle pad, X as your, left and right, or left, you can do left and then it should just bind for left and right, I think. And then Y for up and down. If I had to take a guess.
Oh, how do?
You just click on bind under the, circle pad X and circle pad Y.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's actually taking the input. Oh wait, maybe. I don't know if it can be bound to buttons.
Let me try it on
Can be bound to mouse movement.
my end. It does not seem like you can bind it to. Yeah, it's not taking any plus. That's so fucked.
Well, what the fuck do we do then?
Um,
Fucking mouse control this shit.
do you want to do that?
Not particularly, but it might be our only option.
You don't have another USB port back there.
No.
Mm,
I'll just never stop walking if that's the case. Oh, wait. Oh, this is so stupid. I hate this. Why doesn't the game just have D-pad movement? This shit's so ass.
hold on.
Really funny because it like moves relative to how far I like move the mouse. I want to play this game like it's a MOBA. Is that what I want to do? Or like MOBA control Pokemon?
Maybe.
League Pokemon?
There's gotta be a way.
Accidentally exited the building. So fun.
Why would they make it so you can't bind this to a button? That's so dumb.
Very dumb.
Oh, that's how you. Yeah, you definitely can bind it to mouse movement. That's so fucking weird.
This is so fucking stupid. I hate it so much.
Well, how do you want to play it? What do you want to do? We can just talk if you don't want to. We can put a hold on the actual Pokemon playing.
It's so stupid though. I mean, that's probably what we were gonna do anyway, knowing us, but it's so stupid.
Like I'll buy you a USB hub right now, and we can just like talk.
Blah. I want you to spend more money.
Okay, but I also don't want you to not have working USB ports anymore. Would this
Mm,
would this one that has 7 USB ports, would that be good enough?
Yeah.
Or would you prefer if I find one that has like more cord length? Or do you think that matters?
Probably doesn't matter. Like, it'll probably be closer than the back of my PC, regardless.
Okay. And these are USB 2.0, so that is that good?
If that's the not blue one, then yes.
I
I'm
think
not a cord smart person.
I think the blue one is 3.
I think so too. As long as I can plug my controller and my mouse into it.
Can you plug
I
controller?
mean, that's probably very dependent. It's just a. Uh,
Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me set that up. Hi, Shark.
So it's set.
I'm sorry. You ever just like forget your phone number? Let me address. Totally doxing you live on stream. Let me play my music. Should be there by Friday. Or maybe also. All right, so we just yapping for today.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Only if you want. Do you still want to? Diary.
Blah.
It is entirely up to you. If we want to call it, we could call it here, and just wait till next week.
Trying not to overthink.
You don't have to overthink it. It's either if you want to go, we can, and if you don't, if you're not feeling it, we can just stop. It's okay.
I'm okay, I think.
All right. Well, where do you want to start?
Um. Have to put you on this scene.
No worries. Wah, 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 wah.
I cannot currently resize or move you because OBS is exploding.
Oh no. Is it still exploding?
I just need to close and reopen it. It's because my GPU fucked up. But I don't want to have to reset stream for that right now. And like change scenes and shit, but like the display it doesn't show until I reset OBS.
Yeah.
Means I can't resize things.
Well,
It's whatever.
yeah, I guess I'll just be there. I guess it's fun. Whatever size the Lord has chosen for me. But yeah, where do you want to start? We do have tons to talk about.
Just changing this shit over to just chatting.
Oh yeah, probably. Can you still do that while OBS is loaded?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
All right, where are we starting?
I don't know.
Do you want it? We can stop. Because if your heart's not in it to yap or anything, we can just stop.
It's also like realistically, what would I do if I wasn't doing this?
I don't know, working on art.
I guess, but I can do that while we yap anyway. Huh.
Okay, so do you want to keep going?
I'd like to.
Okay. Well, I need my co-host.
Um. So Pokemon Day happened since the last time we streamed.
It did. I'll be...
I don't know. I mean, there wasn't anything unexpected there. Like, I saw everything and basically predicted everything we saw there. Like, the only, if there was anything that caught me off guard, it was just more of wind and waves than I expected to see. I expected like just a small teaser cutscene like we first got when like ZA was revealed.
Mm-hmm. You weren't caught off guard by the fire red and leaf green announcement?
No, you're right, I was.
The thing we totally didn't hear about like a week before it happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I personally was flabbergasted.
I was totally flabbergasted. Their 3 starters look good. They actually look really good. Like, I actually think overall This is the most positive I've seen the internet be after the reveal of a new Pokemon game and starter trio.
Yeah, I wasn't that high on them when I first saw them, but I think that's just my reaction to like most new things. I'm just like, ah. If it doesn't immediately blow my socks off, I'm like, eh. But then like I came around to them very quickly.
I am always like, I'm, both excited and daunted as I always am when a new generation is coming out because it's a new Pokedex. I gotta commit to the photographic memory, which does take effort. But it's also the most exciting part. Um, I'm a big fan of all three of them. If there's one I've seen some hate for, it's Brout,
Yeah.
which I kind of get because it's kind of an angry bird, but also that's my chud son. Don't talk to him like that.
I was a little like, I don't know if I would say eh on it at first. I was like, I don't know about this one, but then I saw it more and I was like, yeah, no, he's fine.
If there's anything like I could say about him, it's that it was a few generations ago that we had the grass type be the bird. Four-legged fire mammals, not uncommon as a Pokemon or as a starter. And it was literally like, 2 generations ago we had water lizard starter. So if there's anything like I could say negatively about them, it's just like that, but also it's realistic what animals have they not done? What combination have they not done at this point?
They haven't done flightless or a bird with flight that is a fire or water starter yet, right?
No.
Because both Torchic and Pinplup don't fly.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, I mean, I think Decidueye can fly, but it's also like more ground focused.
Sure.
So I'm actually like, if there's one thing I really hope for these 3 starters, I figure it's not going to be the case for at least one of them, if not more. I really hope they stay like animalistic.
You know that.
I know. At least the water one's going to turn a furry bait,
Yeah.
and probably the dog too.
Probably the dog. Probably all three of them, if we're being
Probably
honest.
all 3 of them, if we're being honest. But like, man, I've like seen some like fan like concepts, and I'm just like, man, I really want them to stay like super like bestial, and like us get like big giant bird, and like some like mythical dog, and then like some serpent or something. That's what I really want.
Turn Pombon into Cerberus. 3-headed dog.
That'd be so cool. I don't even know if it'd be thematically appropriate, but it'd be cool.
It would not, but I mean, I also don't know what else they would fucking turn into realistically.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll either be like some kind of like mythical beast, or yeah, greater dog from Undertale. That's probably like one of the 2 directions it'll go.
I wouldn't even be mad about the second one, honestly. Like if it's gonna do something in that realm, if it's just literally dog and armor or something, skin armor, like fuck it, whatever, man. I mean, I guess I could just, we're just sitting here, so I could just pull up the trailer, but I wasn't like, if there was anything that I wasn't absolutely not blown away by, it was by the location itself. Like I just didn't really look like anything too crazy.
I think I'm really excited about the location. I have a soft spot for the tropical stuff. I mean, I get it. You're one of those too much water people. I get it.
I am not. I love Hoenn.
But I like the tropical places, and I think and like from like a Mario Sunshine kind of look, I think the water looks really good from what we saw. I think the graphics in general look definitely leagues better than Scarlet and Violet. Let's see how the game runs, of course, but I liked how colorful the game looked. Again, leagues better than Scarlet and Violet that had this weird like 2010s like almost desaturation to it.
Yeah.
I never understood why Scarlet and Violet looked like that. It's like I go back and like play or look at like Sword and Shield, and I'm like, man, this game kinda. I like the models, like especially the character models. I'm like, man, this game I like the art direction a lot better than Scarlet and Violet.
It does look more colorful for sure.
And color is like that's a big thing for me. Like, I want my Pokemon to actually look fucking colorful, and then if the environment does, like even better.
I don't know if you're looking at my stream, but I have the trailer pulled up, so I'm just like gonna go through it like as I talk about things. Like this like big water park resort looking building thing looks cool. Right here. Yeah, I'm happy to see is it Tropicus? Is that what that Pokemon's called?
Trophius.
Trophius?
Trophius, yeah.
I'm happy to see that back. I feel like I haven't seen that Pokemon in literally forever.
Me too. He's like my favorite big shitter. He should get an evolution this game. He's not going to.
Hey, you never know.
Also, think like I know it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, but I actually think it's been a bit since like the Gloom line has been in the game as well. So that's actually something to note as well.
There was a list of all the Pokemon that were in the trailer.
More shark-based Pokemon, Sharpie and Garchomp's all I get. Like, I mean, yeah, more shark. Another shark would be cool. I'd love to see like a regional Sharpedo. It's based on like a different kind of like, I don't know, missile or torpedo or something, but it's like also has a different like shark theming.
In there. Okay, so these are all the Pokemon that were shown in the...
I saw someone else saying it, but God, I wish Wingull and Pelipper would miss a game.
Yeah, I love those two, but yeah, it would be nice.
I think they've been in literally every game, and since their inception, and as a general player, since I've just never been a big fan of them, and as a VGC player, I'm just fucking tired of that Pokemon, man.
I get it. So much to the point that not only was one a nightmare in our black and white run, but also we had one on the team.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we've had one twice in Ultra Sun and Moon.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's really, like, I never thought about it, yeah.
I get it, like, you know, it's obviously a region with a lot of beaches, so, like, Seagull, like, you know, whatever, like, it makes sense, but, like, God, I'm tired of that Pokemon.
Trust me, I get it.
Anyway, some things to note there for me. Obviously, even though it's been in, like, every game but Sword and Shield, I'm a big fan of the Electros being back again. One of my favorite Pokemon. Trophius and Carnivine, my two favorite shitter grass types that are, like, horrible. I love them, and they're my children, and I'm glad they're there.
I'm happy Carnivine's there.
The best, you know. I hope they're still shitters. I like the Sandcastle. Sizzlipede and Centiskorch are really cool for me. They were not in Scarlet and Violet, but they're like arguably my favorite bug types. And yeah, I'm very happy to see them back.
Why is Carnivine not an evolution to something?
Why not?
It looks like it's something that it looks like it's one of those Pokemon that looks like it something should evolve into it. It's like what's another Pokemon that fits that criteria?
I'd say Trophius and Skarmory both fit that criteria.
Yeah, the fact that Skarmory doesn't have a baby form or something.
They're Pokemon that look like they would have had or like been given like a baby form is like the thing I would classify those as.
Yeah, Lovedisk not evolving into Aloe.
I mean, yeah, that one
Mola.
for sure. Yeah, they're like, you know, standalone Pokemon that looked like Game Freak would have looked at and been like, oh yeah, we can give this a baby form for no reason.
Kangaskhan not getting one.
I mean,
I get why it doesn't, but like,
but also it'd be cool if you had like the baby and then it evolved into the big Kangaskhan that had another child apparently somehow. We don't talk about it. Don't worry about it.
oh, wait, well, not necessarily speaking of, but like I never thought about it until right now. What does the first Cubone look like? Because like in order for Cubone to exist in the way that it looks, because all Cubones look like that, their mother would have to die.
I'm pretty sure there's some lore that states like they die at birth or something.
Oh.
I don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's actual lore. That they die at like childbirth.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it's very depressing. With that being said, yeah, I've never like officially shown what a baby Cubone looks like before before I can actually wear the skull.
Because like I'm pretty sure like on Bulbapedia or something, like there was like a sprite of before the game came out, the first game came out, there was like a sprite that's like in the beta what it looked like or something. But like the fact that like it by default wears its mother's skull, it's like, well, there had to be one before the others, you know, all the others, so
I don't know. Evolution in like a realistic sense, maybe not.
maybe not. Just looking at this list, they should absolutely give McCargo some type of form, whatever this game's gimmick ends up being. If it's form based, or it should get whatever this game's gimmick is.
It should get whatever this game's gimmick is, or just get a new evolution.
Regional variant even.
Or regional variant. Like it should absolutely. Like I fucking love McCargo. It's my favorite worst Pokemon ever made.
Oh, is it bad?
It's fucking atrocious. You have no idea. It's like maybe top 10 worst fully evolved Pokemon.
Oh, you may have told me about this during our Black and White 2 run, but I do not remember.
It's so bad, you have no idea.
Please elaborate, I'm so curious.
So, it's slow. It's one of the slowest Pokemon ever. It has decent physical bulk. And decent special attack. But absolutely no HP and only slightly better special defense. And it's saddled with what might be like top 3 like worst type combinations it could possibly have.
Oh, yeah.
Like if it stayed mono fire, it would probably still be bad, but it would at least be like workable. Rock is nothing good for it. I think the best special rock type move it even gets is Ancient Power. So like the offensive stab isn't even worth it.
Yeah, it's Ancient Power.
And it's a special attacker. Its abilities are like Flame Body's like fine. Flame Body's pretty good, especially when it's physically bulky. Weak Armor, it gets access to one of the best boosting moves in the game in Shell Smash. But it's too slow to outspeed much even after one Shell Smash. And its HP is too low that even taking physical hits, it's not super bulky, especially when you have that many exploitable weaknesses.
Yeah.
If it hits any special hit, it's probably dying. Any neutral special hit, let alone super effective.
Said if it hits one or if it gets hit by one?
If it gets hit by one. With like that not great special defense and atrocious HP stat. Like sure it's got okay special attack and a few powerful moves, so like it can do stuff, at least after a Shell Smash it'll hurt a lot, but like the odds of it getting to attack after I Shell Smash are extremely low.
I mean, you could make it work with like a focus sash or something, right?
Yeah, you could maybe score one hit if it was faster than the opponents after one Shell Smash.
Yeah, but probably wouldn't be.
Um,
No, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe this goes hard in Trick Room, maybe?
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna use it, that's like the only way. But like, also at that point, why would you not just do Torkoal? Torkoal's are better in every way.
Because maybe you have a soft spot for the other fire turtle looking. Well, it's a snail, but you know.
Unless and understand. For a long time, I called this thing my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, and one of my favorite fire types. Understand that if even I can't champion it, it's that bad.
Nah, it's gonna change when Speaking of champion, when Champions comes out, you're gonna run the craziest Macargo team.
Like,
you're gonna build around it.
I had one of these in Coliseum. It's been one of my favorite Pokemon ever since then. Like, I love this thing. I'm always excited to see it, but also so sad because it's not a better Pokemon. Unironically, stuff like Sunflora is better than Macargo.
Man. Wait. No, you're fucking with me. There's no way.
No, I'm saying you can get more mileage out of a Sunflora, like a Sunflora Chlorophyll too. Like that shit fucks. Like I mean, this thing. Don't get me wrong. There are plenty of better grass type options to do Sunflora's job, but just in terms of a usable Pokemon, Sunflora is more usable than Macargo.
That's so funny. I mean, shout out to my goat.
I mean, it's fun, rock, poison, special attacker. So yeah, Glamora's even got like a bunch of weaknesses too. Not as many, mind you, but it's also got that type that's a bunch of weaknesses, and it's just a great Pokemon. It's arguably one of the best to come out of Scarlet and Violet. It works, and it's because like its stats are like probably everything Macargo should have been, and then it's also just got more tools and a unique ability that's really neat.
Okay, but Macargo turns into grape jelly when it's a shiny, so I think
I love the shiny. Don't get me wrong. Also, Glamora got a Mega Evolution in the ZA DLC, but that's besides the point. You know, they couldn't give a Mega Evolution to this guy, who like could really use it.
if it needs it, it's not getting it.
Like I said, I had like a crack. Like I almost wanted to try to draw it, but I had like a crack. Like had a dream that there was a Macargo Mega Evolution that descended from the heavens from the great Pikachu in the sky. And like I had a vision, and I like kind of wanted to draw it because like it kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you remember what it looked like?
And so like I still remember vaguely like sort of what it did too. Like So, like, it's Slugma's a fire type. In terms of a fire rock type, well, the Mega Macargo loses the rock type to turn into a mono fire type again. Which again is just a flat improvement. And like it gets like so like the lure it gets like so hot, like the lure like melts down or shatters like the snail shell. And it was like this big like slug, like those big blue like sea slugs that have like the big giant like fins, fin looking things and stuff.
Let me look it up. Sea slug. Oh no. Is the one that looks like it has hands? Or
Yeah, the blue one. Yeah. It was like one of those, but made out of lava. It had like these big like hand wing things. And it was like a big long boy instead of a chunky boy. He still had Macargo's face. Like, don't remember, I still had Macargo's face, so it still looked derpy. It was like a long boy with those little like hand fin things.
I see.
And like it got like its speed like super boosts. And it gets more special attack, and basically it goes into like just pure offensive mode. Like it loses some of the defense, but like turns it up pure offense, which when your HP stat is that low, it kind of feels like it should be the idea.
What would its ability be?
I believe it was. I don't think it was drought. I think of what it was. It wasn't flame body. I don't think it was drought. I don't know if it's solar power either. I try to think of like both what it was in the dream and like what I would give to it if I was like Game Freak.
I mean, if you can't remember what it was from the dream, you could just say what you give it to it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's flash fire. Oh no, it was levitate. That's right.
Man.
Which I think that's jumping the shark. That one's jumping the shark, but it was levitate because like yeah, it had like the little like flamey wing things, and like I think like the Pokedex was something about how like it's so like hot, it like heats the air around it and like catches drafts because of it.
Is Flash Fire the ability where if you get hit by a fire move, you get a boost?
Yeah, and you're immune to the damage.
I'm trying to build up my knowledge or my remembering of things. I'm like, I feel like Flash Fire came up. Was it Chandelure that had Flash Fire?
I believe it's one of its abilities. Yes. Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Yes. Okay. I think Ghost had Flash Fire.
Yeah.
Or did it have Flame Bond? No, it was Flash Fire.
I think it's flash fire.
Cause I think that saved or at least saved me in one of our fights.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me remembering things. I'll never be as good as you, but any improvement is good. Is good. But yeah. You should totally draw it.
I haven't yet practiced much like drawing creatures. It's like a new thing for me. I actually started to try to draw it, but then gave up like pretty early on because like that's a whole area I haven't ventured into yet.
Well, no better time than the present.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that we're talking about it.
But yeah, it's cool that Macario's in the game. I'd love to see something new for it. I'm not holding my breath.
Do you think that seeing as Ladybuzz back, do you think they're gonna make it any better?
No,
I don't
know.
I don't either.
But it'd be cool to see it have something new too. I want to believe in the shitters, and like honestly, like 70% of that list is shitty Pokemon. I want to believe some of them have some new tools. But...
Do you have Ladybug right now? Is that the first one?
Yes, I do. I don't think we pulled him out in a bit, but yes, I do.
I'm happy Swallow's back.
Swallow, I'm really happy about Swallow. Like it's been a bit since we've seen Tailo and Swallow. I'm really happy that they're there. Like come on. I know Staraptor just got a Mega, but I'm tired of that one being in every game.
That's my goat, and like if it's not in this game, I'm totally like Swallow is. I think Swallow might be my favorite bird.
I think Swallow's probably my... I'm trying to think. No. Swallow's probably my favorite one that stays a normal flying type because, like, Corviknight's my goat, but it doesn't stay it's not a normal type.
Yeah.
And what it is, that game's early bird. So, like, as far as early birds go, that stay normal flying type, Swallow's probably my favorite. I want to say Noctowl, but Noctowl's the worst one.
I feel like it swaps for me. Like, I feel like some days it's Pidove, and, Pidove evolves into Unpheasant, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel any way about Unpheasant, but I really love Pidove. But I really like the Swallow evolutionary line.
Your favorite is Zubat, so true, and same bestie.
There's probably multiple instances of that, me saying otherwise, but I don't know. I'm so Hoenn-pilled. Like, I've seen that Pokemon so often because I've played Emerald more than like anything else, or just Gen 3 more than anything else. I'm pretty excited about Alola and Raichu being back.
Me too. I'm hoping it's like not hard to obtain or like some post-game nonsense.
I mean, if it's in the was it in the trailer? I'm gonna assume it was, considering it's
I'm
on this list.
assuming it. I'm assuming it was.
Did you see it? 'Cause I don't.
I don't remember seeing it.
Well, if it's in the trailer, I'm sure it won't be that hard.
So blue red evil one is no poison flying types. This is correct. Speaking of, I'm really hoping it'll probably turn to some firefighting again, greater dog bullshit. But I'm like really hoping that the fire starter turns out to be a fire fairy type. Because that's a combination we do, or at the very least we get a fire fairy type in this game. Because that's a combination we still don't have, and I think it's a really fun sounding type combination.
Okay, if it was gonna be a fire fairy dog, what would its design be?
Again, I think it would stay goofy. Like, I think it would stay kind of a silly, dumb dog. But would also, like, become, like, a mythical creature of some sort. Would stay kind of four-legged and, probably kind of stupid looking. You know, not lose the whimsy in its heart. Because I'm worried, you know, they're gonna make it lock in, like how they do a lot, and they're gonna make it lock in and not be a dumb dog anymore when it evolves. But like, see, I want it to stay dumb and with the whimsy in its heart.
Because all I can think of when I think of Pombon becoming a fairy type, I think of Swirlix.
I mean, I thought you would say the dog that's literally bred.
You know, that's also fair, but I'll also be real, I kind of forgot it.
Man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. I hope they're dual typed. I don't know if they will be. Like, my monotype starters very much had their place. I just tend to like bounce off me a bit more. So like, I hope they're dual typed in the end. I'm doubting Brout is going to start a grass flying type like how Rowlet does. I don't know, it kind of strikes me as a flightless bird, but I could be wrong.
They very much look flightless.
And I wouldn't actually hate if, like, because I think one of the two directions I hope that thing goes is either a big majestic, like, you know, mythical bird, big giant wings, or ostrich, or chocobo.
Man, ostrich or emu would be so awesome.
It would, like, fucking, again, Galarian Zapdos is one of my favorite legendaries ever made, like, understand, and, like, if it goes that route, like, fuck it would be my goat. Like, fuck, I would be so happy if it goes that route.
I don't know if I see it happening, but I would be pretty hyped.
Like, I don't know, it's either mono grass type, maybe even a flying type, or, like, maybe it's, I don't know. Friend's more angry than bird, maybe.
I want it to become happy.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. Yeah, I actually kind of hope, like, you know, grass flying is like a bad type combination, like, defensively. In a way, I kind of hope it either is one or becomes one, but, like, is like a super hyper offensive thing, and this game finally gives us some kind of usable flying type move. I mean, if it just has Brave Bird, that'd be good. Even if it's a Brave Bird machine, that'd be good. So, like, yeah, I actually really hope, like, if an offensive grass flying type could actually be really cool. Oh, if it does go that route, I wouldn't hate it.
Are there birds that are not flying types? Or that don't turn into flying types?
You know, good question. There's probably a few. Brain work. You know, is there any bird creatures that aren't flying types?
Well, like, I mean, once again, like, Pinplup and Torchic don't turn into...
Okay, and those are not flying types, so I guess those count. Might be it, though. Flying types that lose flying. I mean, Decidueye. Decidueye, actually, yeah, is a good example.
It's just
Decidueye is not a flying type anymore. It's a grass flying, and then it turns into grass ghost.
I forget that every time. It's grass ghost?
Mm-hmm.
That's so strange.
So yeah, like, it could go that route again, but I'm actually kind of hoping it doesn't.
I didn't make it far enough in Sun and Moon to get the anyway, so that makes a lot of sense.
It's my goat. Or grass fighting if we're talking about the Hisuian version.
Wait, it turns into a grass fighting type?
Yeah.
Hold on, now I need to see that. Hold on.
It's pretty pog. I mean, I don't like it as good as the OG, but it's pretty pog. It's got like a wandering samurai vibe.
Interesting. Like, what if it was red?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like fine. The way you described it, I was imagining it would look a bit more different.
Nah.
I'm pretty partial.
Those three look like super different.
What were the other two from that game?
Samurai and Typhlosion, which are Water Dark type and Fire Ghost type, respectively.
Oh, okay, Samurai looks okay.
I like Samurai. It was the one I chose in my first playthrough, just surprisingly, because Rowlet is my favorite starter ever. But at that point, I had like taken Rowlet like in both Sun and Ultra Suns. I'm like, maybe I won't this time.
Yeah, and I've seen the Typhlosion one. That one's omega popular.
That, and it's also just Omega good too.
Yeah.
It's also the best of the three by far.
So yeah, I've seen that one. I don't know how maybe just because like, I mean, not to say that this one is all that different either, but like, today's my first time seeing Decidueye and Samurai. I've seen Typhlosion a million times. I don't know how I went this long without seeing either of those two.
I think I've seen Samurai in maybe one VGC match I've like watched. And I don't think I've ever seen Decidueye play. I think I'm the only person I've ever seen try to play Hisui and Decidueye.
Are either of them like decent?
So Decidueye and Hisui and Decidueye are bad. They're not good.
Oh.
Generally. Like unfortunately it's the worst of the Alolan trio. By far, by a long shot.
That sucks.
I'm not just saying that because Incineroar is like leagues above every other starter. I'm saying like even Primarina is a lot better than Decidueye.
That's crazy.
So, Decidueye was already bad, and then unfortunately Hisuian's not like much better. I think it's technically better, but I don't know which. I don't know. It's never really been good. Samurai has a niche. Samurai has a niche. I think Samurai's pretty damn good in singles. But in like VGC, Samurai still has a niche, but it's nothing like crazy. Like water type is a very overcrowded type. There's also a lot of good dark types. His signature move's kind of neat. It's not like super powerful, but it sets up like spikes for free after it lands. It's got kind of balanced stats. It's a fine Pokemon, but I don't think it's ever like popped off in any like in crazy like tournament placements or anything. Not a clear standout like how Hisui and Typhlosion is or was. Which really what made that so different than regular Typhlosion is just both the ghost typing giving it an immunity to fake out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then just slightly higher like offensive stats to make those eruptions hit harder. Eruption's one of the strongest moves in the game, and Typhlosion already has had it for at least a couple generations now. Typhlosion never really took off, mainly because its stats were not slightly there, and like Mono Fire like didn't quite serve it as well as some other fire types could. But like particularly in the lower power formats, Hisuian Typhlosion has like just the right slight adjustments to completely take off and be one of the best in the format.
Is Infernal Parade a good move?
Yeah, it's niche, but yeah, it definitely has seen usage.
I just like looking at it. Like, I've never seen that move before.
Yeah, it's still exclusive to it. Same with Triple Arrows and Ceaseless Edge for the other two.
Why does it have Frisk?
I mean, that's an ability they give to a lot of like mystical-esque Pokemon. Um, it's it's not the greatest ability in a world where, you know, open team sheet is like the thing in official fort tournaments.
I keep forgetting that's a thing. Yeah.
But when you're playing without open team sheet, Frisk is pretty damn good. But with it, yeah, it's kind of a throwaway ability. But like that speaks like, you know, Frisk is basically useless in tournaments, and
It's still the best of the three.
and Blaze is not likely to ever come into effect, but at the same time, it speaks volumes to how good Hisuian Typhlosion is, that it was like top tier despite not having very good abilities.
Yeah.
Usually they ran Blaze in tournaments, I'm pretty sure, as you know, because it's has a chance to be more useful than Risk. If you're just like playing on the ladder, you know, yeah, Frisk is pretty useful because you don't get team sheets before playing a game on the ladder.
Yeah.
But
I feel like we also haven't talked about Gekwa at all.
I mean, yeah, we've been kind of working through them. So Gekma, I'm actually really interested because, like I said, I'm a clear brow like enjoyer. Because I like birds and I want to believe in the little guy. I'm really interested to see the other evolutions and to see like which one actually ends up being my favorite.
I feel like Gekwa. If Gekwa doesn't become furry bait, I think it's probably gonna be like whatever it evolves into is probably gonna be my favorite.
I feel like, yeah, there's two routes it's going to be. It's either going to be furry bait or it's going to be the coolest of the three, because like I really want it to be some awesome like sea serpent or something like that. I want it so bad, you have no idea.
I have no expectations. I just want it to be cool.
And like I feel like it's going to be a really cool Pokemon, at least if it's not furry bait. But we know Game Freak. I don't know. I'm interested to see which one I think's the coolest in the end. And we want to theorize like dual types. Like I still think Sprout probably grass flying, but maybe grass fighting again. I don't want it to be grass fighting again, but they like putting fighting types in starters.
Yeah. Make Gekwa water poison.
I was going to say, I think Water Poison or Water Psychic would be really cool for Gekwa. I think one of those two would be really cool for Gekwa.
Primarina, was that fairy?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Delphox, is that...
Fire Psychic, yeah.
I think it should be Poison. Poison would be it.
Well, it's been a long time since we've had a Poison starter, so yeah, I agree. I think that'd be cool. But I'm also very biased to Psychic types.
I'm aware.
I think the fire one should be fairy, but I don't know.
Actually, you know what? They should fuck around and make one of these things an ice type. Dual ice type.
You know, an ice type starter would kind of fuck. We haven't had that yet. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't think it's gonna happen, like especially in this region, but it would fuck.
Maybe next one. Next one we'll get like not wind and waves, but like hail and sandstorm.
Man. Who knows? They're gonna find some way to fit at least a couple new ice types into this game, I'm sure.
They will be dessert themed to go with the resort theming.
Maybe, but those could also be the fairy, just as easily be the fairy types.
Yeah.
Show hands if you believe if Vanillix was made today, it probably would have been a nice fairy type.
I was about to ask him, like, is it a fairy type now? Was it retroactively made into a fairy type? Did I miss that?
No, it's still just a mono ice type, but I have a sneaking suspicion if it were made today, it'd be a nice fairy type.
I could see it.
I don't know if we've had that type combination yet either, have we? No, yeah, we had in Alolan Ninetales.
Wait, Alolan Ninetales is fairy?
Yep, Ice Fairy.
I didn't know that.
It's great. I love that. It's my goat. Alolan Sandslash is Ice Steel.
Wait, is Alolan Vulpix also fairy or just mono?
I forget, actually. That's one of those things I forget. Let me double check that one. Pretty sure Sandshrew is already a steel type, but let me check Vulpix.
It's so interesting. Like,
No, it's mono. It's mono ice type until it evolves.
okay, that's what I figured. But it's so interesting as being like, I don't know, I guess a lapsed Pokemon fan. Like, I play the games, but like, I don't really retain the information. I just go, oh wow, cool new things, and then like I kind of just don't remember until the next new Pokemon game comes out and I play it. But like having like a partner that is like super into it and can like explain all of these things to me, it's so interesting.
Yeah, Celebi would probably be a fairy. Raunchy, yeah. Well, see, like, they kind of had, like, a whole, like the Pixie, like, mythicals were kind of a whole thing. Like, Mew started it, but then they kind of just kept it going. And yeah, I feel like a lot of those could have very well been fairies. The Lake Trio in Sinnoh, like, those guys are, mono-psychic, and, like, they should be psychic because they're all about, like, human mind and stuff, so they should be psychic. But, like, also they look like fairies.
Cresselia should also. I don't know if it should be fairy, but I can see it.
Cresselia, I absolutely think should be either mono fairy or psychic fairy because, Moonblast. Like,
Yeah.
fairies are very moon oriented, obviously. So absolutely, I think Cresselia should be, or if it was made today, would be either a mono fairy or psychic fairy. I kind of feel like they were probably, they handed some Pokemon fairy type, and I kind of feel like they intentionally didn't, like, want to shift the types of any, like, mythicals or legendaries.
Yeah. They should, just before we move on from that, they should totally give Lunatone a Mega Evolution or some gimmick that turns into a fairy.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think both of those two should have evolutions, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're like, it was like the Gen 3 Pokemon, so like they're absolutely Pokemon that were made to be like, wow, these look cool in double battles together.
Yeah.
But we're not made to do much else.
Speaking of, I don't think they'll ever do this because there's just too many Pokemon, and I feel like not enough would get the love if they did this. And I think they would not want to put the work into it. Or even if they did want to put the work into it, they wouldn't have the time. But I would love, even if it's like a spin-off game, even though I would like to be a main game gimmick, I would love for Pokemon, like, fusions to be a thing. Like, even if it's not, like, that many that exist, like, give me a Lunatone and Solrock fusion.
I definitely think it'd be a cool like idea for evolutions. Like, we've almost been there, right? Like, almost been there a couple times. Well, first of all, we do have a few fusions and there's legendaries fusions.
Yes, yeah, okay, yeah.
So first of all, they already exist. It's just as legendaries.
Non-legendaries.
Second of all, we like almost got there with like Excelgor and Excavalier. And even then they don't fuse, but they had to be traded specifically together to evolve each other. And they took like something from each other's designs in their evolutions.
That's cool.
So we've like almost got there like once or twice. But it'd be cool to see like an actual proper fuse, and also just Shedinja is kind of like that. That's unique.
Yeah, that's a Shedinja.
But yeah, it would be cool to see a full-on fusion evolution. It would probably, like, I don't know, you probably have some like options to choose like which one initiated it, like how you do when you're fusing the legendaries, and like presumably that would determine like which one's stats it actually takes after in terms of like EVs and that sort of stuff.
I don't know how they do it, but I want to see it one day.
That'd be cool. I want to see like like some combination of Black and Monotone. um, if I give anything, those two it would probably be they both get like some kind of gimmick form that looks the exact same.
Yeah.
Like that, like what they did to Flapple and Appleton, which still makes me mad.
Yeah. I don't understand that at all. Because they're different Pokemon, right?
Yep.
So.
Then they made Dipplin and gave Dipplin an evolution, and now that family sits in a really weird spot of you have two single evolutions and then a double evolution, and obviously the double evolution has way higher base stat total.
Yeah.
And like you can't, I think Flapple still probably has a niche, but I don't know if Appleton has a niche anymore because I feel like again Hydrapple exists, that means Dipplin is not a fully evolved Pokemon, which means you can use the Eviolite on it, and Appleton being the tank one, I think is probably entirely outclassed by Eviolite Dipplin.
I see.
And don't get me wrong, I fucking adore Dipplin and Hydrapple. Hydrapple is my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon actually. They're like instantly shot up to like top 10 for me. I love those Pokemon. But also it makes me feel bad for Flapple, and Appleton. Like, I don't know why I feel like those Pokemon get repeatedly screwed over in some way or another.
Why does this thing have 3 forms?
Why does Tyrogue have 3 forms?
Because that's my goat. That's why.
Yeah, and see, like, the Apple's my go, but also why does it, like, do it in such a way that made, Flapple and Appleton kind of non-existent?
I guess just of, like, all things, why the Apple Pokemon?
Yeah.
And not that I'm complaining, but...
It probably won't be in winning waves because they've been in the last couple games, but who knows?
God, Appleton's so cute. I'm a big fan
of all that Pokemon.
It's literally
one of the underrated ones of Gen 8.
An apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. What is Hydra? Like, is it just a snake and an apple? Is that like a
Hydrapple? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's a Hydra and an apple.
But like, why? Like, is that like a biblical reference to something? Is that are we talking about Adam and Eve and the apple?
I can't say I read that deep into it, but maybe you might be onto something. Can't say personally I tried to read that deep into it, but.
Oh, I'm looking at the Bulbapedia thinking it actually does mention that.
Well, maybe you're onto something. Here I am over here being like, oh, it's funny Pokemon, but maybe you're looking into the deep philosophical meanings of their designs.
I just think like, how do we get from an apple pie to forbidden fruit snake? Like, I don't know. It's just funny to me.
I mean, I would argue its design is still less strange than Flapple. I don't know what the fuck Flapple is, okay? It's why is it fly? How does it fly? Why is it flying? Why does it look so like? Why is it some weird slug snake? Like,
I don't know.
I think Flapple's the worst of the three, if I'm being honest.
It's kind of cute. Like, it looks like it's
kind of cute, but it's also like that's a fucking creature.
Do we not like fucking creatures?
We do. Don't get me wrong.
Like, it's using the apple, like, just I don't.
Weird flight suit.
Yeah, and it looks like it's chewing on something, presumably the innards of the apple. I don't know. I kind of fuck with it. It's weird, but I fuck with it.
Like, they're obviously based on like apple worms, caterpillar and whatever the fuck. But they're like worms in the dragon sense.
Wait, is that what they're based on?
I assume. That's what was my initial impression of the Pokemon.
Ah.
I think Appleton's actually the one who matches the others the least, even if it's really cute being an apple pie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, Diplin and Hydrap are arguably what I would expect the line to look like going off of Applin. Appleton and Flapple are kind of weird to be.
You know, I feel a little uncomfortable thinking about this Pokemon now that like you bring the imagery of Worm and Apple into my head.
I mean, it's a worm, like a dragon.
No, yeah, I get that, but just like now I'm thinking about worms and apples.
I'm sorry.
And I like apples and I like worms, but they should not combine.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'll be honest and admit that I am stupid and didn't realize like worm as in dragon when you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I said yeah, like I got it at first, but I was like, oh wait, no, now I get it.
I mean, I meant worm as in, yeah, like actual worms too, but I think I assume that's what they're going for, is it's like a worm, but it's also like a worm in a dragon sense, so
Yeah.
that's why it's a dragon type.
Yeah, it says WYRMS or worms. That's
Anyway, I love this family of Pokemon. They're weird, and like I think they're some of the weirdest things Game Freak's made, and like for several reasons.
How did we get on the topic of them? I forget.
Oh, fuck if I know.
Because they're like,
oh yeah, we're talking about shitty gimmick forms that are like share the same model,
oh yes,
and talking about all the ways they did Flapple and Appleton wrong.
yes. There was one part in the trailer. Where? It was like it showed one of the like I'm assuming one of the towns, but I can't remember where it was.
Hi, Drapple. I love you. I wish you were a better Pokemon.
Is it not good?
It's not great. Like, yeah, you'd think it has like all the right tools. Like, it's got fucking like super sweet syrup is like sounds really crazy, and it kind of is. Regenerator's always been one of the best abilities in Pokemon. Its base stat total's good. They're not distributed terribly. It's got some funky moves. It's mostly the typing. It's the typing combined with it's kind of trying to be this like slow tanky thing. I think it has the potential to like find a format where it has a niche in the future, but Scarlet and Violet was not that game, which is unfortunate. I think that there's only been like one format where it's been legal without like some of the super strong like fairies and stuff, and like it might have saw some usage there, but at the same time, like I don't think like it was making heat waves at all.
What about winds?
Probably not. That DLC invented two dragon types. Like it invented the Saiyan and Archaludon, and Archaludon was like kind of ruling that format. So I think it's arguably the main reason why Hydrapple couldn't do anything. Archaludon just has by far the type advantage.
What type is that Pokemon again?
Steel Dragon.
Got it.
Means it quad resists both dragon and grass. Or no, it's neutral to it's a fucking what am I saying? It's neutral to dragon, but it's quad resist grass.
This is such a weird looking Pokemon.
Bridge.
But like why?
But also, you actually know Hydrapple's signature move?
I do not.
Oh, Fickle Beam, my beloved.
Did you say Fickle Beam?
Fickle Beam, yup. Yeah, I guess they couldn't come up with anything more creative, so they just decided to call it what it is.
Oh. Just fucking gamble.
It's just roll a die, whether it's an 80 power move or a 160 power move.
Hey, fuck it.
It's basically magnitude, but with like a little less variation.
I kind of fuck with that. I like gambling.
It's kind of hilarious and it's kind of great. It's not good as you'd expect, but it's kind of great.
But it could be good.
It could be. It sure could be. Would you ever run that over Draco Meteor? Probably not, but it could be really good. It could be Dracomedia with no drawbacks.
Would
Could be.
Would you click Fickle Beam for $100 million or $100,000 on the line, or with $100,000 on the line?
Yes.
I
You
know
ever clicked Pickle Beam with $100,000 on the line?
I
Yes.
haven't, but I would.
Also, Diplin technically has two signature moves in a way, because Diplin already had one, so it obviously has Diplins as well.
What's
It's a
Diplins?
Syrup Bomb, which is actually a crazy move if not for the accuracy, and if you can keep Hydrapple on the field.
Oh.
But Hydrapple has an ability that lowers their evasion upon switching in, so like, it's there. Like the setup's there. Like I said, this Pokemon's so like, you look at everything this Pokemon has, and you're like, okay, this thing could look so close to popping off. It's held back by so like few things. Like I genuinely think if it ever finds itself in the right format, it could pop off. And
What?
you know what? I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be its biggest supporter when that day comes.
So not only does Syrup Bomb have a unique animation for when its target is speed stat is lowered via using this move, it also changes if the Diplin is fucking shiny.
Yep, I think Game Freak liked this Pokemon. I think this Game Freak wanted this Pokemon to be everything.
Why did they not do that more? That's so cool. Oh, okay. It says that there are two other moves that do this: Mind Blown and Dragon Dart.
You know, that makes sense.
Is the signature move of
Blacephalon and Dragapult, respectively.
Okay, so this Pokemon is new to me. I saw this for the first time in TCG Pocket.
Blacephalon?
Yeah.
Not surprising, it's an Ultra Beast, so it hasn't been around much.
What is
It's, well, so, I mean, it's an alien, first of all, but also it's a clown.
Yeah, that much I get.
It's a clown with, like, a weird firework head. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it's a clown. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it's, like, supposed to be, like, you know, some kind of firework. But also a clown. But also it's very deliberately alien. Like, that's the thing about the Ultra Beast designs, is most of them are, like, designed to look like they wouldn't be Pokemon.
I won't look much further into that because I'm sure we'll come across it if we get that far.
Yeah.
It
is in fact the version exclusive to Ultra Sun.
Okay, so I'll be running across it. I am realizing I never looked enough at Dragapult.
Yep.
Like, I have seen it, but I think I've only seen it from the back. I did not see that it was literally a plane. It
has its children as bullets.
That is so ridiculous.
It's arguably the most ridiculous Pokemon ever made. I don't know what they were cooking with that one. Like, when I first saw Dreepy, which is, you know, the baby one, the ones that are in the missile pods, I was like, oh hell yeah, Dragon Ghost type, you know, it's the first time we've had one of these since Giratina, and you know, this game's pseudo legendary dragon is a ghost type, that's so sick. And then you get to like Drakloak, the second one, and it's like, okay, it has a little one on its head, it's a little weird, but okay, still kind of, you know, it looks what you expect. And then it's Dragapult, and you're like, how did we go from tiny ghost dragon to weird jet plane aircraft carrier missile launcher head dragon?
Why is
why is it a ghost? Like, why does it have a ghost tail? Why is it like, what is the correlation to that and missile head?
Maybe we're just not whimsical enough. Maybe the question isn't why, but the question is why not.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is, but that still doesn't change the fact that I want to sit down. I want to know what they were cooking and what the vision was. How did this come to be?
Yeah, I don't like what is the evolutionary process for that? Like, how does, like, did like some fucking reptile just look up at the sky one day while a plane was going by and was like, I I gotta evolve into that.
Maybe. It's got like the fucking like arrows on its stomach too, like like you know like a fucking like loading bay. What the fuck? Like, and it's called the
Oh,
stealth poke. It's called so it's you know it's a stealth jet. Like that's what it is, a stealth bomber. Like literally that's what it's based on. Like with the way its head's shaped, it's called the stealth Pokemon. Like
yeah.
it's got missiles. Like it's a stealth bomber. But why is it a stealth bomber?
It says it could be based on the Diplocalus or Colus, which is like a amphibian that has like a similar shaped head to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that is, I mean that is one thing. It still doesn't explain why it's a ghost, but
I mean, I would argue Ghost just came about because it's again a stealth jet,
that's fair.
and then that's the same logic they use to say Decidueye is a ghost type. Is it stealthy? So
Also, this is an extinct. But both the things that it's potentially based on, at least from Bulbapedia, these are both extinct animals. So maybe they were like, yeah, it's extinct. So ghost type, it's fucking dead.
you know, wouldn't be the first time they made something that like a ghost type because it's extinct in Gen 8.
What are you referring to?
I mean, it's literally the lore with Gloria and Corsola.
Oh,
It's dead. They're extinct.
that's depressing.
The lore is literally climate change.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's so sad. And it looks sad.
Mm-hmm. And it turns into a horrible fucked up tree monster.
I haven't seen that yet, so I guess I'm not going to look at it.
I love it. It's not good. I love it. One of my favorite things.
Oh wait, no, this is a Galarian, so I can look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a sad looking Pokemon.
It's very depressing and horrifying and horrible.
I don't like it. I'm gonna stop looking at it.
Yeah. It might be one of the saddest Pokemon ever made.
That's a really depressing looking Pokemon. I don't like that at all. That makes me sad.
I think they should. It's like they should just go regular Corsola in evolution and keep it happy like normal Corsola just to balance it out a bit.
Make it a happy tree.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. I feel like I usually don't get sad reading about Pokemon, but that I don't know. That just made me sad.
It's very sad.
It's too real for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have this pulled up. But they showed off one of the towns in the Wind and Waves trailer, and it reminds me of Pacifilog from Hoenn.
You have what now? Oh, Pacifilog, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like a beach connected to. I mean, it more so what it reminds me of. Now that I'm like, it's paused and looking at it, it looks like not Costa del Sol. Is it Costa del Sol? I think it's Costa del Sol. Is that what that place is called? Yeah. The location in Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. I'll put it in our chat so you can look at it. Set a picture of it in TeamSpeak.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see it.
Looks very similar to Costa del Sol.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I like it.
I'm a big fan. I don't have much else to say about it, but I mean the water looks very nice. I'm a big fan of how the water looks in this game.
I just hope, like, I hope whatever, like surfing, diving, whatever we get to do, I hope it feels good and is like fun and has like reasons to want to keep doing it and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I feel like we haven't talked about the trainer designs. I feel like you probably have some Walmart or Target jokes to make.
Yeah, so why is the Waves one just a Walmart employee? Like, why is it like New Age cowboy and then Walmart employee? I really like. I want to know like, is like there going to be a reason like why those outfits are so different? And also, for the love of God, don't tell me we're stuck in this outfit though, or something, or something similar the whole game. For the love of God, they will surely they will not do that again.
I hope not. Like
Like, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm guessing, like, I don't know, explorers, like, committee or something like that, like, whatever we're supposed to be in this game, do not stick us in the uniform the whole game.
I got over it pretty fast, but it's like it's such a weird decision. Like you go from having a game like ZA with like such a huge amount of customization, and then you go back to the main games. It's like, yeah, well, I guess technically ZA is a main game, but you know what I mean. You go back to these games. It's like, yeah, no, you were gonna be in this one outfit that we picked for you. You can change the color maybe, but you cannot change the outfit.
It's very dumb, and yeah, I hope we don't do that again.
Sword and Shield had different like outfits, right?
It did. It's arguably the best customization has been in the series, in my opinion, other than like a few things that ZA did. Sword and Shield had like more variety to the outfits, so you could actually like wear like if, well, I mean they had still had gender lock clothes, so thankfully you know ZA fixed that. But like Sword and Shield was like the game you could like actually have like dresses and skirts and stuff. Like, it wasn't all skirts, and like there was still more variety in that game, and like a bunch of different kinds of hats and stuff.
Yeah.
And shirts like Sword and Shield, I would argue, other than like again like the not gender lock clothes and like the more hair that the options that ZA gives you. Sword and Shield I think had the best customization. And also I just like the visual style of that game a lot.
I have to go back and finish it at some point. Will I?
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's deserving of a lot of the criticism it got. But I also just think that game did a lot of like cool things that and also just had a lot of cool Pokemon and just wasn't appreciated. And also because of World Events did not get the VGC run it deserved.
Yeah.
Which is very unfortunate because I think Dynamax was actually a cool mechanic that didn't get a chance to be explored enough. So I'm really excited to see what if we get more Dynamax seasons and champions.
You know, I'm now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really mad that the presentation for like worlds and stuff isn't like grandiose. Like I feel like, I mean, I don't think they would have done it then, but like imagine if Worlds is played in like a huge ass like football stadium like the tournaments are, or like the gym battles are in Sword and Shield.
Are you meaning like IRL or in game?
Yeah, IRL.
I mean, they are renting a bigger venue this year than any previous year.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, like that's one of the things that was in the direct. Like they already like said the venue and stuff that Worlds is going to be at.
I'll be honest, I skipped around some stuff when I was watching it because like I woke up late, so I was like, I'm just here for basically the Wind and Wave shit. But that's cool. I mean, like even if they don't do that, that's fine, and that's probably what I expect. But like, I don't know. I just think that like Pokemon is all about like their like special locations when you battle somebody. So I think it would be cool if it's like not just a table that two people sit at and play each other, you know? Like, like I'm trying to think of like a time like a fighting game event that had something special, like I want to say like one of the Mortal Kombat events had like a special stage set up. I want to say that one of the fighters events had one eventually. Neither are like coming to mind exactly, so maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. I just think that like even if it's not like the fucking football stadiums from Sword and Shield, you could do like just a normal Like,
It'd be cool if instead of like the generic, esports stage with a monitor, with like a monitor in the background, it'd be cool if it actually like looked like a Pokemon battle, like arena, if nothing else and stuff.
yeah, or
Like they
just
did up like put a mat on the floor or something that made it look like Pokemon.
yeah, raw. It doesn't have to be like raw. I'm just trying to find a picture of Pokemon. Yeah, something like this, like the rectangle with the line in the middle and then the Pokeball in the middle. Like you could just have that and then put the table in the middle that they have to play on. Like, let me see what Pokemon World.
They're usually like all set up the same way in previous years, to my knowledge. Like all Pokemon events, like at least when it comes to like the play area and the stage, it's usually set up about the same way.
Did they do what I wanted? Like, I feel like that kind of looks like what I wanted. Maybe I don't know.
They may have.
Like I can't see it from like an above shot, but like it kind of looks like.
They may very well have. I didn't look much into like the venue. I do think it's cool that they like announce like the area and the venue at like the top of the season. Like, I think that's cool.
Okay, yeah, maybe they did already do what I want. Cause like I'm looking at this picture from Worlds from last year, and like it kind of looks like that. What I want, maybe I'm not sure. Once again, I guess I can't see an aerial view, but maybe if I type in state.
It does kind of look like that. Well, I think, yeah, like this is what I was thinking, more or less. Like, that's a different stage, and I didn't know they did that, so fair enough.
It's not exactly what I want, but it's still really cool looking.
Mm-hmm. And that does look different than most of the other events. Oh, no, wait, that's actually super cool.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's actually super cool.
Yeah, I mean, I still would like one that's based more on like the stuff you would see on like the anime or the games, but like what they did do is really cool.
No, reasons that's so cool is that is exactly like almost one-to-one remake of the arena they're playing on in the game right there. Like you may not be able to get a good angle of it, but in like that square, it's in like the square area of the town there, and there's like the big disc with all the like type symbols around it, and that's what that is like in real life too.
Are you referring to the Worlds 2025 picture?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think the one I'm looking at right now is the Unite one. But yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, that's cool then.
Okay, that is like almost one-to-one of like the game, which that's actually super cool.
I will stand corrected. They did do the thing I wanted. Okay, well, continue to do that, but also put it in a large football stadium, please. That would be really sick. Invest hundreds of millions into holographic technology. So when, I mean, the game is past, but I'm just thinking like it'd be cool if like you had like a hologram of the Dynamax Pokemon when it's on screen. I don't know. There's so many cool things that could be done if money was put into it and they wanted to, and had the ability because of not the pandemic. Well,
it's gonna be very interesting to see like champions like. I think different formats are gonna change so drastically in that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be really interesting to see like one worlds to the next.
Also, yeah, I guess we can talk about champions now. We can pivot to that. Because that's been the thing that we've been super excited for.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like as more information comes out, I'm not gonna say I'm like less excited for, but I'm just the worry for it increases.
Oh, absolutely. Like it sounds like it's going to have like the kind of shitty monetization I was worried it would have, and yeah, I will say like my I don't know, I'm trying to still be excited.
I'll be. I mean, like, I think I've said it a million times, but at the end of the day, unless you know, because I feel like if they were gonna do it, they would have done it like a decade ago, if not longer. Showdown will still exist.
Yeah.
So if it really sucks that much ass, and I really want to get into competitive Pokemon, in any way, shape, or form, I can just go do that. But it would be nice if this can be an official, not substitution, but just like, I guess, companion. Like, you build a build in Showdown. Sorry, hold on. And then you with, I don't know if I want to say little effort, but maybe just minimal effort compared to building a legal competitive team in most other games is an undertaking. Maybe if this could be way less than that, that would be cool.
I'm just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm worried that there's not going to be a way to take this game even remotely seriously as a free-to-play player. I'm worried you're gonna practically need that. They're gonna probably at least need like that starter pack, and I'm worried you're gonna practically need the subscription as well.
I think
If you want to take this remotely seriously, that's not even getting into the fact that the game apparently has a battle pass that I don't know what all, like, if they're gonna likely hold mega forms behind that. Like, I don't know if they are, but if they are, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I think 30 slots is like, for someone who is probably building teams, that's probably decent. But someone who would, like me, who doesn't know what they're doing, who would like to try a bunch of different things, 30 slots will probably get filled very fast.
Yeah, like, I mean, for like the first few formats, 30 slots is probably fine. Like, for somebody who's going in, like, knows exactly what they want to do. But for someone like me, first of all, like, as the formats go on, more Pokemon are going to be added. So, like, yeah, you're going to need, space is going to become more and more of an issue. But also, someone like me who likes to experiment and fuck around, yeah, I worry that's not nearly enough.
How okay, this is me putting on my, you know, fake business hat, because I like to do that often, because I don't understand how things work, because I don't have a business degree. I don't work for whatever. What I would do is, obviously keep the game free to play, keep that aspect, keep whatever, 30 slots, whatever. And then, because, you're usually paying, you used to have to pay for the game in order to, play competitively. You wanted to, like, build your team and whatnot. Legally, you would have to have the game, and that would cost you, anywhere from, what, 40, 50 to now $60, $70. Just don't have a subscription. Just, if you, like, I think about, like, Paladins. How Paladins had, like, a starter pack or, like, a founders pack. Like, spend, I want to say it was like $30, but spend the price of a game, or maybe a little less than the price of a game, and then you will get all the heroes for, the rest of time. Like, spend 30 to 40. Fuck it, I'll even just say 60. 60's pushing it. But spend like 30 or 40 on champions, and you get all these slots. You get, when the new format's added, you get the gimmick stones or whatever. Like the people who are gonna play this and we're already gonna play it, they probably have no issue spending the money on it. And I don't know. I hear Battle Pass and I hear subscription service, and like, if I had to take a guess, if it's anything like Pokemon Home, the subscription probably won't be that expensive. But, because, like, but I mean, I guess it could be, because, like, I think the premium subscription in TCG Pocket's like $10 a month. I think. Let me go check that. Let me not just put words in my mouth. Let me go check.
I don't know. Like, it's concerning to me. I feel like you're going to practically need it if you want to take the game halfway serious at all. which is a problem for me because I kind of wanted this to be something I took seriously, but obviously I can't afford that monthly.
I mean, if it's not that expensive, I can just cover it.
The battle pass is a whole nother thing. Yeah, if they lock stuff like cosmetics, fine, whatever. But if they lock mechanical things behind the battle pass, holy fuck, is there going to be like FOMO for like outright mechanics you can't like? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to not over. I'll try to not overthink on that one too much until we actually see it.
Yeah.
But
also, yes, the subscription on TCG Pocket is $10 a month. So it's like, hey, do you want to spend? I mean, I can't even say a Netflix subscription because Netflix subscriptions are like, I want to say like $15 a month now. But like, do you want to spend like an old Netflix subscription on your Pokemon game a month? No, not really. I really don't want to do that.
and like, I have to imagine. Yeah, because Pokemon Home transfers, if you can go that route, that means you probably will like less so require paying for stuff in the game, but also then that brings a whole nother subscription into it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what, brother, what?
That's 3 subscriptions now that, well, okay, I guess technically you can play the game on your phone, so you don't technically need Nintendo Online. Technically. But
well, I'm not gonna be doing that.
Yeah. Like, if say you don't have a phone that can do that, or you don't want to download games on your phone, so your only option is your Switch. That's 3 subscriptions. I didn't even think about that. That's so fucked.
Yeah, and I see that's all I can think about, and I'm like, fuck, man, I want to play it so bad and like I want this to be like my game, man, but like, fuck the price to entry and to like stay, and to, like not just the price to entry and then staying, like in, seems so high. Like,
I
I don't know if I can do it.
It's probably better to not think too much about it until like we
Yeah,
have the
for
game.
sure.
Oh god, this website is. Oh god. By linking Pokemon Champions to Pokemon Home, you will be able to bring certain Pokemon to Pokemon Champions as visitors, as well as sending visiting Pokemon back to Pokemon Home. If visiting Pokemon know moves that can't be used in Pokemon Champions, they will have to learn new moves via training. Okay, there wasn't too much info.
I mean, I think that'll be like that's probably pretty cut and dry. Like, if it's currently in Champions, you can probably send it to Champions.
I just want more info on the game.
Oh, same.
Like, wait, hold on, for battle?
Also, Bobo Bay does look neat. I agree.
What's Bobo Bay? That sounds so familiar.
That's like the one of the like Chow Garden-y-esque games.
Oh yes, that. Yes, looks very. Okay, so I don't know if you saw this, but they did confirm that the first rule set will be Mega Evolution.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm just wondering what all is gonna be there.
Well, so the 3 screenshots under that are Charizard, that's Y, Mega Kangaskhan, and then Mega Dragonite. But then in the screenshot, it has non-Gen 1 Pokemon in it. So
I figure, like, yeah, like there might be more minor adjustments like throughout the like formats. Like we might see, like, say keeps like the same base rule set, but just the pool of Pokemon rotates a bit.
It mentions the Omni Ring, which It's an item necessary for Mega Evolution, but it says other special features may be added to the Omni Ring in the future.
And yeah, I assume that's just like the universal gimmick ring, since it's been a ring for literally every gimmick in the game so far.
I don't know if are you looking at my screen?
I am now.
Is that, what is that symbol at the top of it? Is that something?
I'm trying to like see if I can. The window's kind of small.
Oh, sorry. Let me enlarge it real quick.
I think that's Z moves though.
It looks like it.
I believe that's Z moves. Yeah, just see the Mega one under it, and then I think that's Z moves next to it. Yeah, oh yeah, that's Z moves.
Okay, so
Presumably, we can only barely see it. Presumably, like Terrestrialization and Dynamax are also on there.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, not that it was ever
and whatever gimmick I'm sure Wind and Waves will probably be added later.
Yeah. It was never in question that multiple gimmicks would be in the game, but. Yeah. That's ranked battles. Victory points can be gained from ranked battles and other places in the Pokemon Champions. You'll need VP to recruit and train Pokemon. VP cannot be directly purchased, so keep battling and gaining VP to power up your team. Even so, you have to play. You cannot.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
If
it's not super fucking grindy.
Yeah.
Like if it's not unlocking new characters in Pokemon Unite level grindy, which is what I'm worried it will be.
Can I get VP from playing with my friends?
Probably not.
Probably not, but because I know ideally, or not ideally, but I know most likely people would just use it to like, idle against their friends and just, super grind for points. But I don't know, I think it would be cool if I could just like build teams and battle you and then get rewards from that.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Like how I can level up my Tekken Battle Pass by playing against you in a lobby, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can. I love that.
Speaking of, I have to go back to that Battle Pass before it ends because I have to get the green eyes.
Man.
That game... I'm not a video kid. Fuck that.
Oh no. The relationship is over, chat.
No, it's been the way that game has been since the games came out. I'm just annoyed by how that game's customization is and how... The stuff that's in the Battle Pass.
The FOMO. Yeah, the FOMO's ass. I thought you were talking about other things, but yeah, the FOMO's ass.
It's like, it's FOMO for the stupidest shit. Like, what do you mean if I miss playing the game in this time period, I can never get this specific amount of... Like, there's like 12 eye options in that game by default. And the rest are from Battle Passes? That's fucking stupid. Anyway.
Also, Shark, we can pray that Shedinja is never legal in the same format that has Terra, because hopefully they know better.
I hope they don't know better.
I also hope Xerneas is never in a Terra format either.
Speaking of Shedinja, I saw I guess Peachal like put out a tier list for like Emerald Nuzlocke Pokemon or something. I had no idea. Shedinja banned in Nuzlocke?
Probably because one, it like kind of, you can kind of use it to cheat through several fights in the game, and then also like it's a free Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I just had no idea. I never even considered it.
It makes sense to me that it would be, since it would allow you to cheat through several fights as well.
My goat though. I love this thing. This thing is so stupid, but I love it. It's like, hey, what if the shedded skin of a Pokemon was a Pokemon? And I think that's awesome. I think, or it's like the shedded card, whatever. You know what I mean? I think that rules, and it also looks cool. And also, its design is, I just said it looks cool, but also its fucking ability is fucking stupid, but also really cool.
Unique, that's for sure.
It's annoying, but I love it. Like Wonder Guard's awesome. I love Wonder Guard.
I think Greninja's a really fun Pokemon competitively. I mean, it's annoying as fuck. But I like that it's a Pokemon that's always tended to like excel. It's like it's a Pokemon that's always tended to excel in like the highest power formats, despite it having a low stat total.
I like that you can give the 1 HP Pokemon a Focus Sash. I think.
Yeah, and then you get 2 hits.
I don't know if that should be allowed, but it's funny to me.
It's funny.
But yeah, Pokemon Champions. That is. I'm assuming all the info that we're looking at right now is all that I'm going to be able to find, at least from official sources.
From official like sources, yeah. Like I've seen other stuff, but it's all been like leaks or whatever.
Yeah. Instead of catching Pokemon and Pokemon Champions, you can recruit them from Pokemon Ranch. You can recruit Pokemon by using VP to select from a roster of random Pokemon. You'll be able to meet a new lineup of Pokemon without using VP every 22. Okay, so I'm curious about how that works. Like, if I like how much VP is that gonna cost to get a new lineup? Because the screenshot doesn't show. The screenshot shows what it looks like when you're at the free, the time limit. And like, so if I just get like a shit ass, or like, what if I just get like 6 Macargos or whatever? Or what's the number here? You get 10 Pokemon. And like, from the lineup, can I take all of them? Can I only take one?
I feel like you can probably take all of them, and I feel like at most maybe it gets more expensive in the VP cost with each one you recruit, and or different Pokemon will just have different price tags.
Is it only gonna be fully evolved Pokemon, or like could I get like 6 fully evolved, 2 babies, and then 2 middle evolutions?
It can't be full, or like surely it won't be all fully evolved because then like Eviolite strats are dead. Huh.
I feel like there's so
Wait, it's pointless to try and theorize it.
there's so many Pokemon. I feel like this is gonna like, maybe it'll only have a certain amount of like available Pokemon when the game first comes out.
I mean, yeah, it will absolutely. I think there's only going to be certain Pokemon in the coding to start. Basically, whatever Pokemon are like legal in the current format, probably.
But like at a certain point, it's gonna be like, what if?
Probably unless they remove Pokemon that like aren't legal in the current format from the pool. Each new format.
Like, say the format has like 700 Pokemon available, and I want Gengar. And okay, I guess this is like outside of like going to another game and just getting my Gengar that I already have. Like, say I'm a new Pokemon player and I don't have any of the other games. I'm playing this on my phone. I can't buy VP. Do I just have to wait a month and just keep checking every day until I get Gengar from the pool of 700 Pokemon? I don't know.
Welcome back to XKO Shop, baby.
Oh man, that shit makes me so. I want to know whose idea that was and why they thought that was a good idea. Because clearly it probably wasn't anyone on the dev team, and I can't imagine why anyone at Riot was like, "Yeah, make that shit rotating," because that's not how League works. It's not how that game works.
I think it's hilarious. It's not only is it rotating like it's different for literally every user.
Yeah,
that's the funniest part. Like it's not even like a Fortnite situation.
That arguably makes me even more madder because like one person could, in theory, never experience the woes of the rotating shop because every week could be something either new or something they want, where someone else could get the same thing in their shop 7 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
That shit. I feel like that change alone maybe could have boosted sales and players.
Possibly. Because
there's probably so many people, because I saw tweets about it that were like, yeah, the shop sucks and I can't get what I want. I'm not playing this game. Anyway. that's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah. Speaking of competitive games we can be depressed about. Um. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely, I'm sure, going to be designed in a way that kind of incentivizes you to go the home route. Um. Which again means you're still buying $80 video games and you're still paying for a home subscription
Yeah.
and another subscription and another subscription.
Yeah. This is free, I guess.
I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try to take it seriously. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Yeah. Like if it's
And then probably get disappointed, but you know what? At least I'll have actually tried.
yeah, like the game's not out for like another month, so we wait for it to come out. We don't doom too much. We play it. If it's ass, it's ass, and we just we move on with our lives. If so.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna feel like so empty though, like because I've waited for this like so long. Like moving on is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And like even if I kind of expected it would be kind of ass, it's still like, man, I feel bad. Like and just like a thing, I feel like it sucks for me, and I also like it sucks for everyone else too.
Yeah.
Like it sucks because like VGC was like Scarlet and Violet like really like grew VGC a lot, and I don't want to see it let like momentum stop from this.
It would be very very like it would suck a lot if this game is not good.
Mhm.
Like I once again I'm gonna try not to doom too much because the game's not out, but and we don't have too much official information. Which it's out in a month, so I wish we had more. When are they gonna release more? Did we get a date or is it just April?
I think we got a date. I think maybe I don't remember.
No,
I think we got a date.
It just says April.
Okay then.
Which I don't really understand that when that's literally a month away. Just give us a date. I mean, maybe they need more time, I guess.
Who knows? We can pray it's a good game. We can pray it's a playable game. It'll probably at least start playable, but I worry it's going to get even worse over time, just like how Unite did.
I was gonna say, I mean, like Unite's a playable game. I don't know about now, but
Yeah, I don't know if it is. I don't know if you can still call it playable.
those changes are fucking abysmal, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the change lister. I don't remember like everything, but like single move sets, fucking changing the pricing on fucking Pokemon licenses.
Which were already took fucking forever to get, by the way.
I don't think I ever maybe I got a Pokemon legitimately like once.
I think I got one like maybe once or twice, like through the coin method, like once or twice, and it was early on, like because they also just kept making them more expensive as time went on as well.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
What a sad fate for that game.
So sad.
Like
I would not at all be surprised if this is its last Worlds. I'm kind of surprised it's been at Worlds this long, to be honest.
I mean, I imagine the game's still popular. Maybe I don't know the game numbers.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I'm surprised it's even at this Worlds, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's its last though.
Because like free to play Pokemon MOBA sounds like the easiest thing in the world to profit from.
Yeah, and it's fun too. Like it's fun. That's the worst part. It's fun, and I like
so
what it
fun.
does.
It's as much as I like Deadlock, Pokemon Unite's probably still my favorite MOBA.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if we speaking of Deadlock, if we wanted to pivot to more positive things,
Yeah.
they're talking about Deadlock.
Oh, yeah, that's probably about everything we had the same, like Pokemon Direct stuff, because like everything else was like what I expected, which was just like TCG stuff, and then a bunch of fuck-ass mobile game stuff. Which you could argue Champions is still fuck-ass mobile game stuff, but someone I care about.
I got just one last thing because I mean I don't know if you have anything to say about it because you don't have a copy of Scarlet and Violet at the moment, but they announced that it's in its last format
Yeah.
until the end of time.
Which, I mean, yeah, that makes sense because we're switching to champions as soon as that comes out.
Do you know what did they say what's in that format?
It's Regulation I believe.
Yeah,
which
I saw that.
I think is a dual restricted meta. Let me double check though.
What does that mean?
Give me a moment. Yeah, okay, it's a double restricted. This is the kind of format the last couple games have ended on as well. It is, it's basically anything goes, except for mythical Pokemon. No mythicals allowed. And anything goes, and then 2 restricted Pokemon per team, which restricted Pokemon are basically box art legendaries and other things with like similar levels of power.
So why are legendaries allowed but mythicals are not? Okay.
Most mythicals are tied to events, and they don't want like FOMO to roll the game. I would say, which I would actually argue is good for the health of the game.
Well, oh wait, no, I just realized because I'm like, ZA added most of those Pokemon back in, but then I remembered you can't take Pokemon from ZA and bring them back to the older games, right?
Yeah, and like I would, there might very well be a time where for like champions might very well explore formats that allow mythicals because they have been progressively just adding mythicals into like games to make them non-missable. But yeah, I don't think Scarlet and Violet was the time for it, so I like that's fine.
Speaking of, we like, okay, well, I saw someone tweet about this. It's crazy that they talked about ZA, like they were like, yeah, and here's some news on the DLC for ZA or Mega Dimensions, whatever the fuck it was called, and it was just like, here's Garchomp Z and no other information.
I didn't figure. I figured that game was done as well, so like it's not surprising, but also yeah, I'm surprised. Like I'm surprised they dedicated a block to it at all.
I mean, I guess more than anything, I'm just surprised that they still didn't say, "Hey, home support is here now."
Oh yeah, you know, I guess so. Oh.
That's the main thing for me, because like before that game came out, I had no idea games didn't launch with that, and so the fact that we're like, what, 4 months from that game's launch? Is it 4 months already? When did that game come out?
Fuck.
Pokemon.
November, I think.
Okay. No, October.
Okay.
Wow, October?
Right, yeah.
We're 5 months from that game's release and still no home support. Which I don't know how long that usually takes, because like
I think it usually takes a little while. I'm wanting to say Scarlet and Violet got it earlier than any of the games before it. Where I know at very least, like they made formats using like like they made home Pokemon legal like before any of the other games before it. But...
very, very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if you have any other Pokemon things to talk about, but we can move on to Deadlock if you don't have anything else.
That's about it. Like, I am cautiously optimistic for Wind and Waves. I wish I could say I was more optimistic for Champions.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna try to play it and take it as seriously as the game allows me.
I'll say this: I've bought outside of like sequel games, because like I didn't buy Platinum, I didn't buy Black and White 2, I didn't buy Ultra Sun and Moon. I bought like every Pokemon game that's come out, so I'm probably going to buy this one as well. So I'm going to play it nonetheless.
I will be there day one if possible.
I made sure you were there for ZA. I will make sure you were there.
Yeah, me.
But yeah, that's the Pokemon news. I mean, I'm not surprised, but we were able to yap about Pokemon for 2 hours.
Man, which is more than we can say for most of these streams.
Yeah, I think.
Usually,
So you can say what you're sorry.
usually we don't talk about Pokemon like at all.
I think the last one, I don't know if we talked about Pokemon a single time. Which I mean, it's fine, but I just find it really funny. Deadlock.
Deadlock.
I don't know if you feel this way, but I know for sure that since the last time we streamed, we have gotten so much better at that game.
I believe so. Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard to tell if I got mechanically better or if I'm just playing characters I can play easier. But
I think both things are true.
that's fair.
You are playing characters that you are more comfortable with their kits, but I feel like you've also definitely improved like your game sense. Picking fights better, like knowing when to do what and stuff. Like you're definitely improving in all facets of the game.
Could be.
But we have, I think, until Resident Evil 9 came out, Deadlock has been like the only thing I've been doing. Okay, that's not true. I've been occasionally like dipping my toes into like Fear and Hunger, but aside from that, I've been pretty much playing Deadlock. It's really bad. That game has, I don't know if you'd say it's taken over your life, but I feel like it's taken over my life.
It definitely did. I'd say it's still there for sure. I kind of slowed down in playing it as well since like I started like wanting to work on some art stuff.
Which is
but
good.
It's definitely still there.
I'm proud of you.
And like it's kind of like the only game I've been playing lately. Like whenever I've actually played a video game.
I kind of like
it. Which hasn't been a ton in like the last week, but still.
I saw a tweet that someone, like I said that a lot, but it was a quote retweet about someone else talking about how there was no real. It was it was like a potential man tweet about Deadlock, and how there was like no reason to play it, because like there's no progression or like battle pass or anything. But I'm like, yeah, like I feel like I usually play like multiplayer games that have like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch or something like that has like I'm not playing those games for those reasons. But they have that thing. I am playing Deadlock exclusively for enjoyment and for self-improvement.
That's something I stopped and realized like a little bit ago too. Is like I think it's the first time in a while where I've like played a game exclusively just for playing the game and self-improvement. Like there's no FOMO driving me to play the game. I think it's been a while since I've like played a game with like absolutely like zero FOMO on the mind.
Yeah.
I played a live service game with zero FOMO on the mind.
And sure, it'll have that stuff at some point, I'm sure. But
I'm sure.
The game in of itself is just so strong in all facets of its design and the way that it works. I just want to keep playing it. I want to keep getting better at it. And I can't tell you the last time I've played a video game. I mean, obviously, like fighting games are like the self-improvement trenches. But like, at least in certain games like Tekken, I think it's mainly just Tekken because like, I don't give a fuck about the avatar stuff for the Street Fighter 6 battle passes, and Strive doesn't have a battle pass, and I stopped playing Grand Blue. So I guess it's just Tekken 8. I guess Tekken 8's the theme of today's stream. Fuck that game.
What FOMO?
Like I if I'm playing that game, that's mainly for self-improvement, but it's also for like the battle pass stuff. It's so wild to be playing something for just my own personal like I get nothing. Like even the ranks turbo do not matter because like the game's not out yet. People are getting like inflated ranks all the time because they keep boosting people or like boosting everyone. Like, yeah, I was in Seeker which is like one of the lower ranks, and I legitimately got out of Seeker just by playing, so that felt good. But for the most part, the ranks don't really matter. I'm assuming for most players. But outside of that, it's so cool that there's kind of nothing. You just play the game. You boot it up and you play.
Yeah, the Fortnitening, like really, like I think rotted a lot of our brains of like we can play games just for fun and we can self-improvement and stuff.
I don't know if I could, like, I just think of a world in which Fortnite didn't have all of that stuff. And I'm like, would I play that game if I wasn't getting
Absolutely no. I cannot tell you the last time I like wanted to or had like desire to play Fortnite. Like I'm sure I did once upon a time, but I cannot tell you the last time that was.
I don't know.
I cannot tell you the last time I had a desire to play Fortnite purely for the game that it is.
I think outside of like the Simpsons season, which was very recently, I don't know if there's ever really been a point in time where I like actively wanted to play Fortnite.
Like, I wanted to play when Miku was added because hell yeah, Miku. But even then, that's kind of like that was something to get. That was, you know, an item to obtain. And sure, it made me want to play the video game more for a bit once I had it. But at the same time, I just want to play the video game. I can tell you the last time I wanted to play the video game for the sake of it being a video game for fun, and it's been a long time, I think.
It's very refreshing.
Like Fortnite, like, I don't know, it kind of just bores me, I think, at the current stage.
I think it's always bored me. Like, it's like
I think so too.
It's one of those games that like it's fun if you're playing with other people, but like I don't think the gunplay or any of the mechanics engage me. It's like when you, me, and Hockey were like trying to like diagnose my feelings on Apex the last time we all played it together.
Yeah.
And like, I think at this point I don't like battle royales, but I liked Apex and what it did enough for me to see past that. I don't see past that with Fortnite.
It's actually like I think I'm the exact same way. Like, you know, because I like kind of had a random craving to play Apex, and I think it's everything else with Apex. Yeah, I just don't think I think I'm like I think I'm just tired of battle royales.
Yeah, which
I mean, I guess like yeah, MOBAs are getting their resurgence, but
yeah, I'm tired of battle royales. I like. I'm trying to think if there's any battle royales that I liked more, like other than Apex. Because I don't really like Fortnite that much.
I know the gameplay is so different on this one, so again, it's carried by other things despite being a battle royale. But you know, Super Revive was a thing.
Oh yeah, that's dead now. Yeah.
Yeah, right, but that was fun. It was a battle royale technically.
Yeah, that was. I was gonna stream it and then I just like didn't do that. Which I'm a little saddened by, but also like maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay that I'll miss Shrike, but that's okay. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, that wasn't point and shooty game, so it's very different.
I liked Warzone.
Most battle royales are point and shooty games.
I think Warzone was pretty.
That came like just far beyond. I had zero desire to play like a COD type game.
That's so fair.
Time that came along, I think my time with like gritty shooters is like long past. Like if it doesn't have colorful like visuals, colorful characters, shit like that, like I don't think I like have any desire to play it. Like I have no desire for like the mil-simi like gritty games anymore.
And that's totally fair. Like I don't really either. I would just when I played it was probably the last time that I bought a COD game, and I was really enjoying the multiplayer for that. And then Warzone came out, so I was like, oh yeah, that's fun. I have like very little desire, maybe like a hint of a desire to play it now, but not really. So, but I could say that I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one. So Warzone, Apex, Supervive. Those are 3. Is there another one? Is there another battle royale? And yeah, I'm just gonna look up a list of battle royales, and then we can go down the list. Battle royale. Okay, like the 3 we talked about are at the top of the list on Google. I was never a big PUBG person.
Yeah, again, that one was always like a little too like gritty for me to have much interest in.
I guess I think maybe I don't even think I ever played a real match of this one, but it's topical because we played Paladins the other day, but Realm Royale was a thing.
I played it. It was fun. Never got innovated on much.
I'm gonna look up gameplay of this because I like. Can you still play this?
Huh?
Can you still play this?
So it got shut down, but then Realm Royale Reforged was a thing, and I have no idea if the servers are still up for that or not. I assume not, but
it says Project Crown. This video that I'm watching is from like a week ago. I guess there's like maybe like a private server for it or something.
that makes sense.
Yeah, Project Crown, Realm Royale private servers. A fan-made, community-driven effort bringing back the classic Realm Royale experience to private servers, cooling, and a shared Discord. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna look at gameplay for this real quick. Like I said, I never got to play this. So
Well, like it had paladins, like characters' abilities and weapons as like your things you picked up, and I thought that was cool.
that's interesting.
And, like you could like upgrade things and stuff.
You know what this feels like, and I'm pretty sure you said this. This feels like High Guard before High Guard.
Yeah, basically, but also more standard battle royale.
Yeah. Also, I guess I don't know if I want to say that game has died since our last stream, but like
It's basically died. And like I know there's like hardly any devs working on it anymore.
yeah, the whole team got laid off.
Like it's done. There's just a couple people like keeping the lights on at this point.
Very, very sad fate for that. No, not an unsurprising one, but
Not
sad.
an unsurprising one, but a very sad one. Like it's more just depressing of the way the industry is than anything.
Yeah.
Even if like, yeah, I think some of the things that have come out about that game since since it first launched have been kind of shitty.
Like the Tencent stuff.
Huh?
Like the Tencent stuff. You mean?
Yeah. Like the 10-cent stuff, the theories that like, they paid Jeff to like make to gas it up and stuff. Like even if whether all that's true or not, like yeah, it's kind of shitty if it's true.
Yeah.
But like maybe the game got the fate it deserved.
Probably. I mean, I feel bad for the dev team.
Also, it's kind of sad, and then also like people were still out of jobs.
Yeah. Like I would never wish people losing their jobs or anything. I never want a game to fail. I'm not one of those people. Like even if I didn't, not that I even say I didn't fuck with the game because the game was like fine. It was just fine. But I also didn't return to it after like the first 2 times playing it. It's sad that things can't just exist anymore. It's like if it's not a blockbuster hit, if it's not the next big thing out of the gate, which you could argue is, I don't want to say it's their fault, but like I think the idea of making a game like that at this point in time, like not only the type of game that it is, but it also took from a bunch of things from other things, and those other things did it better than it. So it's like, why would I play this game? There's a lot of things you could say about that game that I'm not going to dwell on because it does not matter at this point. The game is dead. But yeah, I don't know if you ever played. Did you ever play H1Z1 Battle or Z1 Battle Royale?
No.
It wasn't good, but I had some fun with it. I think it was one of the first Battle Royales to have vehicles, so that was. I didn't play most of these. I think a Battle Royale I'm sad I never got to try was it Rumbleverse? Was that what that was called?
Yeah, I'm talking about the wrestler game.
Yeah, I don't know what compelled me to not try it, because I know looking at gameplay and all the people, like all my friends who played it and talked about it, it was definitely up my alley. And like obviously I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I know I would have loved it, but I just never did. I think I was just burnt out because like that was around the time that I think what was it, Knockout City, um
Oh yeah, that game.
yeah, Knockout City, what was the fucking Rocket Arena, was that what that game was called?
Yeah, the kind of 3D Smash game with rockets, launcher characters, hero
Yeah,
characters.
yeah, those two games came out, and I put a little bit of time into Rocket Arena, and I thought it was okay, but like that game died quickly, and then I never got to try Knockout City, but like that game wasn't long for this world either.
Knockout City, I played it a bit. It was okay. I was actually pretty sad that Rocket Arena, like, again, not expected, but I actually liked that game a decent bit. I thought that game was fun. I put a pretty decent amount of time into it when it first launched.
Hold on, let's look at the character roster,
It had some fun characters.
because the character roster page is still up. Who did I play? I forget who I. It wasn't Flux.
I played. Let's see. I tried to order these fuckers' names.
I want to say it was Rev. Was it Rev? Yeah, it was Rev. Cause I'm pretty sure the person I played had a hoverboard.
I played Rev a bit. Definitely played her a bit. I played Fish Lady a lot. She was like my first main, the one I played the most. I played Mistine a bit.
Oh, she looks cool. I don't remember seeing her. Was she a launch character?
Yeah, I think so.
Were all of these characters launch characters?
No. There's like 2, I think, that were added later here, I'm willing to say. Maybe 3. I thought 3, maybe. 4 maybe. I'm not sure. But no, 3. I think there might be 3 that were added later. Flux was not launch. And 4 is the one I played with. Flux was not launch. Whatever. That guy was not launch.
Gaunt or Gant?
I think he might have been the last character added, and then like Leaf or whatever that creature was not at launch. I think the others were.
I didn't put too much time into this game because I saw the writing on the wall before it even came out.
Oh, same, but it was fun. Unfortunately,
it was fun. It now that I'm thinking about it, it gives me Ninjala vibes.
Yeah, sorta. And as Ninjala, kind of like a 3D Smash kind of game I've always wanted explored.
I mean, you can still play, at the very least, you can still play that one. Those servers are still up, at least. I don't know how quickly you would get games or what the player base is like, but you can still play that one. But yeah, Rocket Arena was it. But yeah, to get to my point, I guess that was around the time when those games came out, and I think I just felt like Rumbleverse was also not long for this world. And then once it got announced that it was shutting down, I think I had planned to play it, and then I just didn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely the era that, like, like, if I wasn't already, it's definitely the era that, like, I was like, yep, okay. I'm gonna be super pessimistic about live service games from here on out, like, and not, like, and be very, like, anti-trying them, because you can, like, almost always just see the writing on the wall immediately, and they all go the same way.
Yeah. Did you play Hyperscape?
Yes, that's another one. Spellbreak, also in that era.
Yep, Spellbreak. I didn't play too much Spellbreak, but I think it's like I think it was cool, but I just think like it was like I don't know.
I played Spellbreak quite a bit. Concept always fascinated me. Again, I love the idea of like wizardy games. Thought the concept of like combining the elements was a really cool idea, but you know, obviously they never got super deep with it because they never had a chance.
Yeah.
I play this game some, not as much as some of those as like Spellbreak and stuff, but like I like the aesthetic of this game a lot.
Let's look at the gameplay trailer, just because I haven't seen it. because I'm pretty sure I played, like in one of the betas. Hold on, let me check something real quick, because I want to say that I streamed it. I might be wrong. I definitely remember playing it, but I don't know if
I hate video games.
I also hate video games.
This is like why I just want to keep playing Deadlock, because it's like, you know, that game's like already like hitting like crack, and it's not even officially a game yet.
Yeah. It's gonna be around for so long.
Yeah, and it's like I just, you know, I don't have to worry about it then. I'm tired, dog.
I'm also tired. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I could have sworn I framed myself playing this, but I guess. Anyway, it was a video game that I wish had more than most things. I wish had more time to exist.
Yeah. I really wish it had more time.
Because I feel like most battle royales that come out are very kind of derivative, and like they're just trying to like cash it on the hype while also not innovating enough. But this one was very innovative.
There's innovative, like, yeah, you had the different magic, all the combo systems, like, I would love to see, like, more of the combos explored, like, more types of magic added. I like the art style, it kind of looks like the very Breath of the Wild look to it.
Yeah. I don't know, like, because I don't know the like story behind why it didn't work out, but maybe it just came out at the wrong time.
Wrong time, I think it was probably, like, I think it was a smaller site, a smaller-ish team working on it. Like, you know, they couldn't, and just the marketing obviously wasn't all there, and yeah, like, same reasons a lot of these games fail, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, there's a community edition. You can host their own servers, play with friends, and explore the game space at their own pace.
That's fun.
I unironically have to do that just to like look at the game, because like I really only did it like once.
I played it regularly, even like a decent bit. Once it stopped getting like content, even then, you know, even though I was like aware of what was coming, like I kept playing it, because even when there was like impossible to get games.
Yeah. Oh, apparently you can host your own server and then fill the lobby with bots, so you can just like play an actual match with by yourself if you really wanted.
I don't know if that'd make me feel better or worse.
No, but it's a thing you could do if you really wanted to get, you know, some footage for the game or something. I guess Fall Guys is technically a battle royale.
Technically. It's so weird to think, but yeah, that's not like still a big thing.
It's just in Fortnite now.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, it is like.
Thanks.
Super weird.
That
game was like big when it first dropped, and then just kind of went nowhere. Most it might just be purely because it kind of just got absorbed into Fortnite and stuff, but
it's weird because like, because I know like not a spin-off, but like a clone of that game was Stumble Guys. Was that game not more popular at one point?
I have no idea. I like barely heard about it talked about, but it might just be because I was not in the right circles.
Anyway, Fall Guys is the game of all time. I think the times that I did play it, it was like enjoyable enough.
It was fine, but I never really had friends to play it with, so I think that kind of just hurt my experience.
Yeah. I mean, it was big enough to get into Final Fantasy 14, so I guess that's a weird thing to think about.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about that.
Remember when Dauntless was a game?
Yeah,
Battle Royale.
but it's a game that exists.
It sure was.
Um, but now the Monster Hunter mobile game's gonna exist. That's totally gonna be the replacement.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever play Naraka Blade Point?
No, I've never tried it. I've got close to trying it a few times and never actually got around to it.
I downloaded it around when it came out, I think, or maybe like a little bit after. I had no idea it was a battle royale. I played the tutorial, found out it was a battle royale, and I swiftly uninstalled it.
That's about right. That's probably about what I do. If I looked at it and was like, oh, it looks neat, and oh, it's a battle royale, and I don't care anymore. Probably exactly what I did.
I'm sure it's fun enough because I've seen like gameplay of it, but I was like, I did not want it to be a battle royale. So I'm good. I played Super Animal Royale like once.
Same. I played it like once.
It was fun.
That's fine. Like it was again a bit different, like being this isometric thing.
Did you ever play Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt?
No, I never played that one.
I played this for like, I don't even think it was like a week, but I played this for like a couple of days with some friends. I think it was fun. You got to like feed on NPCs, and that was about the only thing I remember you could do.
Obviously, I liked the idea of the game a lot. I think I've watched like one old friend like stream it once, and that's like all I've actually seen of gameplay of it.
I was gonna say, hey, maybe I should go back to it at some point, but the servers go down in a month, so I'm not going to be doing that. That sucks. I mean, to be fair, they were up for like 4 years. That's more on me, I guess. But that's really funny that like I'm looking at it, like as I'm looking at it, it's going down in a month. Alright, I'll rip that one. Warzone is on here like 3 times. That's so, well, 4 times if you count the mobile version.
Yeah, it's because they kept remaking that game or releasing new versions of it.
Yeah. And then we already talked about Supervive, so I'm not gonna talk about that one. Sonic Rumble is a thing that's happening or happened.
I've not tried it, and I probably won't. I don't know, it's Sonic Fall Guys or something, I guess.
I have no idea what this is.
Mobile Sonic Fall Guys, maybe, I think. I'm not sure.
I care not for this. Yeah, outside of the first 3 we talked about, none of these are all that, well, yeah. But most of these are not. Either I haven't played them, or I was like, yeah, I'm just alright with them. Whatever. Yeah, it's weird Rumbleverse. Rumbleverse is not on this list.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's not. That's weird. Is it not big enough to get a... Does this game not have a fucking Wikipedia page?
Man. Rubbed from the internet.
No, it does. It does. That's so weird. Why is it not on the list? Anyway, regardless. I'm not sure why we got on the topic of this. Like...
I don't know. We were talking about depressing live service games and Pokemon Champions, and we are supposed to move on to positive things and Deadlock, and then we got into depressing live service things.
Yeah. Deadlock's
Deadlock's cool. It is cool. And provided like whatever like system they go with supporting the game when it actually goes live. Like I think it's we're only at the beginning of whatever ways that game's going to take off.
Yeah. Leave an image of Deadlock on the screen. What a fun video game. I kind of want to play it right now.
Yeah. I forgot Drifter and Victor were a part of that character set.
Yeah.
They probably weren't even in the game the last time I tried this game because like I know like Billy and like Mina and Paige had just been added when I like first tried this game, and those other three, and I knew Doorman like was like not in yet, but like yeah, I guess Victor and Drifter wasn't either. Huh,
I
super
fit.
weird.
I think the last time or before like the current period of my time playing right now, um, I think I played like maybe a real match when Paige, Billy, and Mina were in, but I did boot up the game when Victor was added. So I thought he looked cool. But
I think I wanted to boot up the game when Doorman was added because I thought he looked cool, but also I had such a not fun time the like 2 matches I played like the day before. I no.
yeah, I'm glad that we just stuck through it because like the first like 2 weeks was rough.
Yeah, it was the same level of rough.
I'm glad that it. Well, not that I'm glad it was rough for both of us, but I'm glad we both had each other for it to be rough for, so we could both like understand, like have someone else there who was like, I also understand how you're feeling and feel the same way. Like this is not clicking with me. I want to play it. I want to get better so bad, but I just don't get it yet. And then it started to click for both of us. So I'm happy that because I'm sure if you go back to like some of the older, streams, we're probably like explaining our frustrations with the game. So I'm happy to come out on the other side. Like obviously we're not like pro level players, like the highest rank or anything, but we can boot up the game and play it. And that's all I wanted. I just want to like we've both been like trying out new characters, and like I played Bebop in 2 matches and like we won both our games. And I'm not saying I carried or anything, but like I was able to play him. I was able to play Victor, and I like did the best. Like we still lost the game, but I think I did the best in our lobby for that match, or on our team. But I don't know. It's cool that I can just go, hey, I want to try this character, and I can just play the game instead of getting like, oh man, I don't know how to play the MOBA, so I'm gonna like do bad because I don't know how to play the MOBA and I don't know how to play this character. So now I can just go, yeah, I'm just gonna play the game and figure it out. Like obviously, like yes, I still need to learn like counter buying and then like what builds I want to, what builds work for me personally, and what builds are good for the character. I think at the ranks we're at, it really doesn't matter. Like if you have the good mechanical skill, you can probably make anything work at the ranks we're at. But well, maybe there's some asterisks. Oh no, it's a very fun game, and I'm happy that I am less mad when playing it now.
Yeah, me too.
Do we have any other depressing things we have to talk about or want to talk about?
Probably.
Trying to think of what else has happened since the last stream. So we talked about the Pokemon stuff. We talked about Deadlock. We talked about High Guard and other battle royales.
Resident Evil Requiem's out.
Oh yes.
Well, I haven't finished that one, so I can't give full thoughts. But still.
I'm gonna talk about that for a little bit. For those
stage.
Yeah, for those that don't know, I'm an avid Resident Evil fan. Love the series. It is very good. I'm not gonna say it's perfect or anything because it's not, but like because I've been watching like a streamer that I watch play through it because like I played through it a little bit myself and then I watch him play because I'm like, oh, I want to see his reaction. It really is kind of just hitting. It feels like a compilation of all of the best parts of all of the games that have come out. Like here's some of the really good parts from RE4. Like they made the RE4 combat kind of feel better. Like here's like the RE7, RE8 type of gameplay, and that feels better. and like the zombie designs are, or like the type of zombies that are in the game are really cool, and this villain is cool. Like I don't know, there's a lot going on in there, and it doesn't feel like a real video game when I'm playing it. And there's so many like it feels, or at least for Leon's sections feel like RE4 Remake 2 and RE6 2, and it's so strange. And so a lot of it's fucking stupid as shit. But I love it. I unironically love it a lot. I was a big hater for the marketing of the game when the game was, being rolled out. Because like I was so excited for Grace. I was like, wow, we have a new female character, and she's tied to, one of the spin-off games characters, and that's really exciting. Like, I'm always, hyped for new people in the spotlight. And then it was like, I kind of felt like that was all kind of thrown away when it was like leaked that Leon was going to be in the game. Because then that's all anyone ever wanted to talk about. I was like, oh, when are they going to show Leon? When are they going to show Leon? And it's like, I have to, like, I spent nothing but my time talking about the game, being mad about Leon being there. But his sections are very fun. And I don't think anyone watching right now that doesn't know this stuff, but like, without spoiling anything, the section that I'm currently in, for Leon is very cool, and something the series has like never done. So it's very interesting. Also, love Grace. I'm a big fan of Grace. I think it is very cool to have a protagonist in the Resident Evil series that is kind of just a big, scary baby. As someone who was also a big, scary baby in horror situations. Or just, I mean, not even horror situations. I'm scared sometimes in non-horror situations. I'm just a baby. So I think that's very fun and relatable. I think Grace is cool. A very welcome addition to the lineup of Resident Evil characters. I don't know how this game's gonna end, so will she be around for the next game, or whatever? Who's to say? I don't know yet. I hope so. I like her a lot. I don't see it happening unless we get like one more game with her, like we got 2 with Ethan. I don't see it. I imagine they will go back to, your Chris and Jill's. If the Code Veronica game is next, or the Code Veronica remake is next, we'll have Claire and Chris. And then if after that is like remakes of anything else, it won't be anyone new. But I don't know. I'm very excited to see what the future of even before finishing this game, I'm excited to see what the future of Resident Evil holds, because God, this is an interesting game. So many things are happening. I don't know if you have any thoughts from a spectator's point of view.
A spectator's point of view so far, I'd say the game's been basically everything I expected, what I feel like they marketed the game would be. Just like a kind of best of the last like 10 years of Resident Evil games, at least. I don't know. I guess I don't have much to say other than that. Like, it looks fun. It looks like I'd probably enjoyed it if I'd instead opted to just play it myself.
I was gonna look up gameplay to put on while you were talking about it, but I'm scared to get something spoiled for me, so I'm just not even.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
It was on screen, but I covered my face, so if there was something spoiled on screen for anyone watching, sorry, I didn't see it. I'll just keep Deadlock on the screen because I'm like at the tail end of the game. I'm not trying to get spoiled on anything.
I don't know. Looks fun. I'll probably play it at some point, but it'll probably be a long time from now. I think I like, I'm the kind of person, I haven't played a ton of horror games, I'm the kind of person that, like, whether I'm reviewing them or playing them, like, I tend, like, I can be a scaredy-ish baby, but at the same time, it's like never like that, usually that strong for me. I tend to just like, these kinds of games tend to be more comedies for me than anything, which Resident Evil is like very, that's kind of the point half the time. Like, again, particularly the Leon sections, but even like the Grace section and stuff, like I don't always like take these games super seriously as much as I like kind of want to.
No, like aside from like RE7, I would argue the games have never really veered too much into like trying to be. I mean, like you could argue because it was a different time, and I don't know what the census was around the time of the OG games because like I wasn't alive, or if I was like 1 or 2. But like I'm sure at the time those games were scary, but they're not really scary now. Like survival horror, like horror's in the title of survival horror, but I feel like horror comes from like having to deal with something with limited resources rather than the thing you were doing is actually like that scary.
Absolutely, most of the time.
And especially with like most of the recent games, it's more been along the lines of like more actiony with like horror, like with monsters, rather than this is like actually scary. Like yeah, maybe Cthulhu is chasing me down, but I have like a rocket launcher, so it doesn't matter, you know. I have 12 machine guns in my pocket, 40 grenades, whatever. Yeah, sorry, you can continue. You have more to say.
So yeah, like I tend to like laugh a lot in these games. And like in a sense, like I'm not like I mean I think Resident Evil's neat, but I just like haven't had the opportunity to play most of the games. So like I consider myself like, you know, a casual Resident Evil fan, or like a fan that's never actually played the series. Like tourist, if anything. I experienced the games through other people, for the most part.
You should get on it. It's in our pretty much every game is in the library except for like the remake.
They are, and it's like a thing of like by now I've like watched most of them be played, so like I'm not like in a hurry, but they would be fun to play myself as well.
You ever watch someone play Silent Hill? Any of them?
No, I've actually never like seen much of any of the Silent Hill games.
Do you know anything about Silent Hill 2?
Not at all.
You should absolutely play that game. I mean, I don't know if it'll like the remake has already come and gone, so I doubt you'll get spoiled on it. But you should absolutely, if you can get through that game blind, you should absolutely play that game.
Maybe I will. Is it in the Steam library?
The remake is not. But if you really wanted to play that game.
Yeah, maybe someday. That would be fun. Yeah, I've like never played a Silent Hill game or even watched them.
They're, I would say compared to Resident Evil, like the combat's not anything too crazy. Like maybe if you're playing on like a harder difficulty, it's mainly about the story and like the puzzles. Those games are definitely more puzzle oriented than combat. Like the combat's there, but it's like it's not like at least thinking of OG Silent Hill 2, that game gives you way more than enough ammo to deal with the things that you come across. And like even the boss battles aren't like anything that bad. But if you want like a really good story, like really fantastic music, fantastic characters, Silent Hill 2 is such a good fucking game. And if you don't want to play the OG, which I think the OG, like I'm someone who didn't play the OG myself until a couple of years ago, but like Silent Hill 2 and 3 are some of the best looking games I think that have ever existed and hold up to this day. But if you didn't want to play those for literally whatever reason, because like I know how you can be sometimes with setting things up, which is fair. Even though it's pretty easy. The remake is fantastic. Outside of like one change with one of the endings, I think that game is on par. If I don't know if I want to say a little better, but like it completely enhances the Silent Hill 2 experience. I think if you haven't played Silent Hill 2 like the OG, you have a good time, and I think if you have played it, you also still have a really good time. Definitely recommend that.
Perhaps I shall someday.
You should totally do it for this year's Halloween.
You know? Usually I'm trying to find something to play.
Miles. I mean that's a ways off for now. I would love for you to play it sooner, but if you don't and you need something for Halloween, you should absolutely.
I will remember.
Is that a PS5 game? I think it was. I mean, if nothing else, you could borrow Yuri's PS5 and then use my account. I have it.
With that capture card that doesn't work.
Fuck. Yeah, that happened.
We're just not gonna worry about that right now.
Yeah. Well, anyway. RE9 good. Got anything else?
I don't know if I do, really. I'm sure there's things I could talk about, but nothing's immediately jumping to me.
We talked Deadlock, we talked Pokemon, we talked Resident Evil. There been anything else that's happened?
I feel like there had to be, as it's been a few weeks, but like, I don't know. Kind of just been playing Deadlock and shit.
I mean, I guess while we're talking about horror games, like I mentioned it briefly earlier, but I've been like playing Fear and Hunger, and that's been. I don't know if you know anything about that game, but
Not at all.
it's a cool little like RPG maker like RPG. That just fucking sucks. Like, I before I played it, I thought it was a roguelike, but it's not. But like, there's just a whole bunch of random shit that can happen. Like, you start the game and then your character will have like a random phobia, and then like you could walk across something and then get a splinter and then your foot's infected and then you have to cut off your leg, and it's awful. And but like it's really cool because like the battle system is all about like dismemberment. So like if you hit somebody in the head, in a lot of cases you just instantly win the fight because you decapitate them. Or like you cut off a limb and now that enemy can't do an attack or something. But like you can also lose your limbs. So like say you get hit by a certain attack and lose your legs, your overworld sprite, now you're missing your legs and you're crawling really slow because you don't have legs. You can come across a hole that looks bottomless and then jump into it, and it is in fact, well, not bottomless, but it's a really high jump and you just die because you jumped into it. Or it's a fucking toilet and it's full of shit and there's no way for you to get out, and the only way to get out is to kill yourself, so you just game over. It is the game of all time, and I think the funniest thing about that game is how saving works. So saving in that game works is like you have to find a bed, and then once you reach the bed, you have to, because like how the game, there's a mechanic in the game where you have like these coins, and in certain situations like opening a chest or certain like guarding against certain attacks or some of your own attacks, you have to flip a coin. You have to pick a heads or tails. So saving works with the heads or tails mechanic, where if it lands on heads and you guessed heads, you get to save. If it lands on tails, not only do you not get to save, but you get attacked by a monster. And like I found one area where like failing the coin flip I didn't get attacked by anything, so it was fine. But there was like 5 times in a row where I guessed wrong on the coin flip. And I was like, this game is awful and it hates me. And it literally says fuck you for playing my game, and I kind of love that, but also it's like it's literally rage baiting you. And like it's not like a funny game by any, like funny things I guess happen, but it's a very dark video game. But I think it's cool. I think it's very cool and a interesting experience. If you have not played it yourself, you should absolutely.
Noted.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Haven't played any video games. I don't think I have. I did a little bit of Deadlock, or a lot of Deadlock, a little bit of Overwatch. That's about it, I think.
Oh yeah, we have been going back to Overwatch a little bit. New characters are fun. Some more than others. That fucking cat.
Fucking cat.
Still haven't tried them yet.
Me neither.
Probably not going to.
Man.
Damina's cool. Mizuki's cool. Excited to see what the next character will be.
Yeah, some of the silhouettes look really interesting.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what the next like diva-like character is.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna be another tank or if they're gonna be DPS. And if they do the same thing as Diva where like they have 2 lives or whatever. Not much else to say there. It's just a completely random thing. I couldn't sleep for a long time last night, so like I was just on my Steam Deck and I started going back to Mega Man Battle Network. So I'd never played the first or second one. So I'm still playing through the first one, and that is the game. The game that exists.
Like the craziest part to me is like how many of those games they made in a short span of time.
Back when we used to get video games, there was like 6 of those things.
Yeah.
Well, no, there were 6 mainline games, but then we also got like, I don't know if you ever played it, but did you play the like side-scrolling Mega Man Battle Network game?
I don't think so.
It was like network transmission or something.
I think I like watched Sibling play it a bit, but never played it.
I think it, network transmission. This game, I'm not gonna say it sucked, but like that did, for some reason, it was really hard. I don't know why, but it was really hard, and I never got past the first boss, which was Fireman. Interesting game though. I'm glad that not only did this game get like the series get like a bunch of love with games like this, but then like it also got like a spin-off series with the Star Force games, which is getting a collection.
Which those I've also never played, so that's also fascinating.
I played like one of them once. No. I hate that Capcom announces these collections and then like doesn't give us a release. I mean, I think there's a release date announced now. I think. But is there or is there not?
I thought there was.
Oh, literally this month.
Yeah, I thought it was like March or April.
That's so exciting. Oh, I'm actually super excited. Oh, I'm so excited now.
I got a bunch of Mega Man games to get through, like of various genres, and it's something I want to work on at some point.
Maybe I'll stream that. Maybe I'll stream the first Star Force game because I've like never played it. Maybe.
Maybe. As I like started playing the X games and I didn't get very like far. And I want to play the Battle Networks at some point because like I've only played like a little bit of 2 and 3, I think.
3 is so good. 3 was the first one I played. That game is so fucking good, dog.
It's so good.
Like the later ones are, I don't know if I would say better, but they like obviously take on, you know, the previous games to innovate and have like cool mechanics and like shit. But 3 is just a really good game. Like, I don't think it does anything like super crazy in terms of like gimmicks or anything. But it's just the music is good, the characters are good, the villains are good. It's just a really good game. Maybe my nostalgia is holding it because I haven't like played it in a long time. So maybe if I were to like play it again, like when they eventually get around to it, maybe will feel differently. But I played the shit out of it.
Same.
So, but yeah, very excited to see that Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection is sooner than later. But like, they love to announce these things. Like, they announced this, the several fighting game collections they announced them, and then they don't give you a release date for like 6 months.
Yeah.
It's like, what if you just gave us a release date right now? What if you just did that right now? Speaking of games that are coming out, and I guess back to the original thing we were talking about, Pokemon. I guess the Pokopia game is reviewing really well.
Yeah, apparently it's reviewing like slightly better than Resident Evil, which is really funny to me.
It's the highest rated Pokemon game. I don't know if it's on Metacritic or IGN, but it's like on one of those sites. It's like the highest rated Pokemon game ever.
And on one hand, I'm like, literally how? But I'm like, I guess people like Animal Crossing. And I guess if it's like a good Animal Crossing Pokemon game, then, fair enough. I guess it would review high.
Yeah. It looks cute. I just like...
It looks cute. It's just, I don't know if I like want to play that type of game bad enough right now for the price.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like these kinds of games, and it looks good as one of these kinds of games. Just don't know if I want to play one of these kinds of games that badly.
I don't like Pokemon that much.
I like Pokemon that much. It's just it's the genre. I don't know if I want to play it that bad.
No, like obviously, like I am a huge Pokemon fan, but it's like I liked it enough to play a MOBA. I liked it enough when it got a fighting game. Obviously, I'm trying to think of other genres that it veered into. What other genres did it veer into? I mean, I guess I didn't really play like Pokemon Snap, but I can, for the most part, go, wow, this Pokemon is a different, this Pokemon game is a different thing. I will try that. This one, as cute as it is, like I'm not paying $70 for it.
If it were cheaper, I'd be right in there. But yeah, for that price, it's like I don't know.
Even if it was like 50 or something. But I'm happy the game is doing well nonetheless. It's very cute, and I like the idea of playing as a Ditto. And because Ditto's one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I'm happy the game exists. I say that a lot. Like, even if it's not necessarily for me or a thing I will play, I'm happy it exists. I think weird fuck-ass games should exist and should continue to exist. And, maybe not every developer can do things like that, but I'm happy that there are some who can, step outside of the safe things every now and again.
You're very robot for me.
Oh, sorry. Am I still robot?
Yes.
I think Xfinity they sent me an email saying that there was like some not outages but like network issues in my area, so that might be it.
It's unfortunate. Hi, Hockey. Good morning.
Hi, Hockey.
Oh, it's out of normal.
Okay. My OBS is normal, so I don't know. But I did have a couple of drop frames for a second there. It looks like, so maybe that was what it was. It might just be a network thing. But
My scuff, the USBs are exploded.
Yeah.
And specifically why that's a problem is on this emulator you apparently cannot use keys for movement, and or can't use keys to do like circle pad things.
Yeah.
And you can only move with the circle pad and Sun and Moon specifically. And I could use my mouse, but I really didn't want to play the game like a MOBA.
I bought her a USB hub though, so that'll be
still really upset about it. I'm trying not to overthink on it.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna have the USB hub and you won't have to think about it. Miles.
But I will think about the spending of the money.
It's not your money though.
That doesn't make it better.
I know, but don't think about it, Miles. Yeah. Pokopia. I don't know if we had anything else to talk about, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either. You kind of upset again.
I'm sorry. I feel like it's my fault.
No.
I shouldn't have bought you the capture card. I should have just.
You couldn't have known.
I know, but
Just feel bad you've had to spend so much.
I mean, I don't. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care about that. Money is that means nothing to me. If I can get you stuff that enhances your way of doing things, that's all that I care about. Like, I trust me. I have enough that it's not a problem.
Bug hugs.
But yeah,
I don't know. There's much else to say.
yeah. We kind of talked about everything.
Hmm.
Do we want to call it there?
I'm thinking for a bit, but maybe soon. A little shorter side, but you know, we didn't have a game to play.
I mean, we got a lot out of having nothing to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is longer than the last time we had the podcast.
I think so too. Yes, my internet, like since turning down the bitrate and everything, has been a little bit more reliable.
That's good.
So I can in theory stream more. And be a little less at the mercy of whatever it's doing that given day.
I keep
I've
wanting.
wanted to play video games.
I've been wanting to stream, but like I just haven't. I've been too tired.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I do have things I want to stream. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I really want to get back to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I want to get back to Digimon. All the Souls likes I got in my backlog, of course, too. It's just a lot of things. Kind of on the competitive game kick, and I'm like, I can stream those too, but eh.
Let's become Deadlock streamers. Wow.
What else? And there's other things I want to work on that just aren't stream things that I should be working on more, but hard.
Yeah. In due time.
Oh yeah, I guess. And I guess some people care that I re-downloaded Dead by Daylight. I guess.
Yeah, that was fun to watch play last night.
I want to play that more too.
I guess a balance patch is coming this week for Deadlock.
Oh yeah, apparently you're gonna be able to ban the new characters now. But I'm ready for all the Rim and Celeste bans that are about to follow, and literally any of them.
I'm
It's gonna
banning
be a
Graves.
question of like which of the two, which two of the five are banned. It's not gonna be a question of if they're going to be banned, just which out of the five, six, whatever. Okay, Vanadar will probably be left alone.
Yeah, I'm not even like I don't necessarily think that like they are. No, I do. I am frankly tired of seeing most of them. They
So,
like
they're I can't even say anything because they're like, yeah, they're the reason I probably was like willing at least the initial reason I was like even into the game now. But
yeah.
I can't even like say much, but still.
They
Yeah, like obviously older characters have a lot of bullshit too, but they just feel like they have a lot of bullshit, and like that's just bullshit to deal with.
It's not even just that they have bullshit. It's that I don't think I've played a single like normal match. Like Street Brawl, you can only have so many characters in Street Brawl, so maybe I have there. But since I've started regularly playing normal matches, I don't think I've had a single game that didn't have at least one of the new characters in it.
Yeah, I think same.
Which, granted, there's like what 5 of them, so of course there's gonna be at least one of them probably. But I don't know. It's just crazy. Like it's like most of the time you have to deal with Graves, or you have to deal with Silver, or you have to deal with Apollo. Actually, you probably swap one of those out with Rem. I feel like Rem's always there.
Yeah. Rem's always there. Like Graves, Celeste, Silver, Apollo, they're not at all in common either.
I think I've already complained about them enough during our other times talking about the game, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to be able to ban. I mean, I don't even ban characters, but I'm just ready for like to potentially see them less.
I think, like I said, like now that like we've had a few weeks with all of them at least. Like yeah, Rim's definitely the one I'm the most tired of playing against. Like Graves is super fucking annoying. Don't get me wrong. I'm so tired of Rim.
I'm pretty like I'm tired of landing against Rem. I'm tired of why can he sleep through walls? From I don't know if it was one of you who said it or if I looked it up, but I guess that can go his sleep can go through Calvin globe, so that's probably why it works that way. I still think that's fucking stupid. Like I part of it makes sense with like Paige's old like that kind of makes sense. It is like not. I mean, it's just the same thing. Like, you're getting stunned and damaged either way, or I don't know. I don't. Rem's is just a stun. It doesn't do damage, does it?
Rims does damage as well. It's just not a lot. It does damage like after the sleep expires. It's just I don't think it's much at all.
Okay.
It's not as much damage as like say one of his pillows does.
That pillow is ridiculous. And I guess I can't say anything as a holiday player because it's basically just barrel, but like an easier barrel. But like fuck, dog, it feels like he's throwing cinder blocks at my head. Explosive cinder blocks.
It's it's probably just because of all the memes I've seen of it. So that's like that's the one thing I kind of forgive, but also yeah, it's annoying to play against.
It's how I feel about like Doorman's Bell. Like, and maybe I can't say anything because I also play characters that have like abilities that get like buffed by like the expansion items.
A lot of characters have explosives on one, if we're being honest.
Yeah, it's because like I see it or I call it out and I dodge and I still get hit, and it's like it'd be one thing if it wasn't doing that much damage like in the laning phase or whatever, but like when it's doing like fucking 400 damage to me and I clearly dodged out of the way of it, like what was I supposed to do about that? I guess just position better, just predict the longitude and latitude of the Rem 10 seconds before the fight. Like I don't know. That's just
it's a lot. Rem is a character of all time.
I'm tired of being sent to the door dimension.
And Door dimensions, whatever. Like, yeah, it's annoying, especially if you like play. You just like you're playing a character that they're prone to targeting. That's annoying, but it's whatever.
I think it's annoying for me because like it's like, okay, I've been taken out of the fight. If I don't get out of here, I take a bunch of damage, and then even if I get through all of that, I'm probably getting jumped by 3 of them after I get out of the ult, so I'm dead anyway. So now they've just wasted my time.
It's a very strong ult for sure. Because yeah, that's the main purpose of it. Is it takes one person out of the fight long enough to maybe swing a team fight in their favor.
It's not one of those things where it's like, I want this removed from the game, but it's like I get hit with the ult and I'm just like, I want to punch the Doorman player in the face. Have you eaten noms? Are we playing Deadlock? I don't know.
You do or don't.
I do.
That's fair. I also want food, but I don't know if there's food here.
I was gonna order.
I have to order food. I mean, spending money.
I'm not going to say anything aside from I understand.
Also, I don't know if there's even bread here.
You should buy some groceries. That's what you should do. Wow.
Yeah. I try tomorrow.
Get some bread. Get some bread, Cooper.
I try tomorrow.
Proud of you. Yeah, but we can probably wrap up. Let's see. Is anyone streaming that we can raid to?
Yeah, we were talking about that like just a second ago.
I don't have Discord pulled up. What you talking about?
The violence patch and the banning of the new characters and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why we were on the topic of bitching about Rim.
Who's...
I don't like any of our usuals.
Yeah, no. I mean, we can just end if you don't feel like rating somebody. Or we could find somebody in the Pokemon category and raid
Something that fairly scares me about, well, rating in general, but rating Pokemon streamers.
We don't have to do it. We can just end. Yeah, I don't really see it. We can just call it for the week. You got anything planned for the rest of the week?
Not really. Like, realistically, it's play more Deadlock. Yeah, play more Deadlock, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stream some of it, I don't know.
I probably won't be doing that, but I'll probably be playing Deadlock. When's the next time I'll be streaming something that's not Pokemon? I don't know. But as always, you know, stay tuned for or follow the social medias.
Well, I guess I should say there's some games I just won't play until I can use a controller again as well.
Hopefully this Friday you will be able to do that again. Yeah. You know, I don't have too much to say on it, but you know, lots of scary things going on in the world. If you can, you know, share or donate, do that. We are very lucky to be safe in our locations, while other people cannot say the same. So if you are able, you know, help out in any way that is possible. Stay hydrated. Yeah, that's all I got. All right, until next week, then we
Bye
will
bye.
we'll see you all then. Thanks for stopping by.